Yes, guys, and welcome to the Watchalong for West Ham versus Tottenham, where today Spurs will get the victory. I can sense it. But as always, come on, you Spurs, and everywhere we go, boys.
Everywhere we go. Everywhere we go. Everywhere we go. It's all the boys making all the noise. Everywhere we go. Everywhere we go. Everywhere we go. It's all the boys making all the noise. Everywhere we go. Everywhere we go. Everywhere we go.
Yes, guys, you know what time it is. It's your boy David at the Irish Hotspur, Ireland's #1 Spurs fan, bringing you a watch along for today's massive London derby, Tottenham versus West Ham. And boys, if we win this, we go 4 points above West Ham into the top four. So it is absolutely crucial that we do get the victory over the line today. As you can see, the starting lineup is Hugo Lloris in goals, Emerson the King Royal at right back, Romero and Bayer form the centre-back partnership with Don Reguilon at left back. We have a midfield partnership of Skip the Tank and Pierre-Emile Højbjerg, the brick house in midfield. We have the Korean King out left. We have the Brazilian King out right in Lucas. And we have Endon Bad Boy as our number 10 with Harry Kane leading the line, leading the charge for Tottenham Hotspur today. Of course, we are 4 minutes out from kickoff. So let's see what Harris Army we have in the building. The regular says, come on, you Spurs. I'm guessing a 3-1 win. Yeah, I'm hoping so, my man. I'm hoping so. Everybody, get your score predictions in the chat, please. Flaming Gamer says 47, says 2-1 with Ndombele and Kane. Antonio for wet spam. I hope so. I hope it is a 2-1. Derek Hutchinson says 3-2 Spurs. Kane with 2, Son with 1. Come on, you Spurs. John Fitzpatrick is in the house. Big up, John. I hope things are well, my man. Dark Sun G is in the house. He says our bench has 2 centre-backs, Tanganga, Nasaso, Gill, Stevie, and 2 that shall not be named. 100%, my man. I couldn't agree more. Coys is in the building. Just saying, Coys, big yourself up. JC's in the house. No surprises with the first team, so it's just a matter of who will they turn up with the correct attitude today. I couldn't agree more. I could not agree more, JC. That's one thing I'm sure we all want to see in a London derby from Tottenham is turning up with the right attitude. Andrew Bailey's in the house. Come on, you Spurs. The flat cap's on and the beer's open. Woo! I couldn't agree more, my man. I could not agree more. Crack them beers open. Crack them cans open. Claude Murphy says, come on, you Spurs. Big yourself up. Big boss man. Woo! Big yourself up, big boss man. Hope things are well. Claude Murphy says also, be not afraid. This is Tottenham. The guys would do it today. Tottenham will win 3-0. I think we will, my man. I do believe that. Kuva99, big yourself up. He says, Paul Tierney is the ref. I don't think we've ever won with him in charge. 0 from 8 or something like that. Well, that's not a good omen. I do know Paul Tierney loves a yellow card. 6 games, 27 yellows. I think it is something like that. He averages like 4 yellows a game or something like that. It's ridiculous. It's a ridiculous. John, I sent Marcelo the link. I don't know whether he's out of bed or whether he's working. I'm not sure, my man. Kuva says, no way. He's in for the Chelsea game too. 0 from 9 then. Don't say that, Kuva. Ribsy's in the building. He says 2-1 Spurs. Come on, you Spurs. Big up, Ribsy. Hope things are well, my man. John Fitzpatrick is gone with 2-1. Son and Kane. Son to score and Kane with the winner. Big yourself up. Celery Agent is saying 3-1 Spurs. Big up, Celery. I hope things are good with you. Dermot says, come on, you Harris Army. Come on, you Flat Cap Army. Come on, you Spurs. 2-1. Dermot, if you want to come on and join me, my man, just let me know. I'll send you the link. CD has also gone with 3-1. He says, come on, you Spurs. Big yourself up, CD. Hope things are well. Everyone, make sure you do smash a like on the stream, guys. Make sure you smash a subscribe on the channel if you are new. And look, why not help support this channel with a super chat, guys? It is a great way to help support me and Jack on our YouTube journey. And, it's badly needed. Content creators, they badly need the support, guys. So, but look, don't worry. I know not everybody is in a position. Do not worry about that. I've got you covered. I will bring up everybody's comments as best as I can. It is going to be a hard one today. Josh was supposed to be joining. He's got the flu, so I think maybe he might be sleeping this one out, I think. So, guys, just bear with me. I am on my own. It is going to be a tricky one to do, so just bear with me, guys. They're just running through the West Ham lineup now. It looks like they've got Fabianski in goals. Ogbonna across the back line. Rice and Soucek are in there. Antonio's in there. Good lineup. So, yeah, they're just going through the Tottenham lineups here. Look, it's absolutely crucial we turn up today. I'm sick of being bet in North London derbies. It is absolutely crucial that we turn up. I'm sick of being embarrassed. I'm sick of being pissed off after London derbies. I just want the result. I want the 3 points. And I want to really kick on from here. It's a big 2 weeks for Nuno, guys. It's massive. Geez, we've got the Carabao Cup games. We've got 2 league games. And we've got the Conference League games. So the next 2 weeks, guys, you know, it's do or die for this team. It's do or die for Nuno. We can either be knocked out with 2 cups and sitting outside top 4, or we can be in top 4 and progressing in 2 cups. So it's a huge game. Vince Vega's in the house. Says, come on, you Spurs. 10-0 to Spurs. Absolutely love it, Vince Vega. Always the positive. Absolutely love it. Brain Sample says, Spurs win. Come on, you Spurs. Big yourself up, my man. Vince Vega says, I hope we turn up, guys. Please, David. I hope so too, my man. I hope so too. Tottenham Tantrum. Big up, my man. Send me your email. Can I just send it to you on Twitter, my man? Let me know. John Fitzpatrick says, Harris Army, smash the like button if you want 3 points. Exactly. You tell him. You tell him. And the Owlad's in the building. He's going 2-1 Spurs. Come on, you Spurs. Big up the Owlad. I hope you're pumped for this. I hope you're pumped. Let's take these pikey boys to the cleaners. You know, let's absolutely burst their bubbles. And like I said, guys, make sure you have the West Ham starter pack, especially the fans at the game today. So far away from the pitch. They need the binoculars and the megaphone to be able to see the game and be heard. Ganesh, he's away at his mother's birthday, my man. He's enjoying himself, taking a well-deserved weekend away. I told him to stay away from it altogether and just go and relax, and it's exactly what he's gone and done, my man. So he's just celebrating his mother's birthday. And Old Soul 53 says, big up, come on, you Spurs. Big up, Old Soul. It's good to see you in, my man. It is good to see you in, brother. William Kelly says it's 11 p.m. here in Oz. Come on, you Spurs. It's a late one for William. I have no doubt you're on the run, William. I have no doubt you're on the run. Captain Morgan, a bit of that juicy bad boy. Splash a bit of Club Orange in there. You know what I'm talking about being an Irishman. And, you know, it tastes absolutely delicious, my man. So big up, William Kelly. I hope you really kick back, enjoy this, and we do get the win for you, my man. We have kicked off here, guys, at the game. I'm going to, as soon as the clock comes up, I'll let you know exactly what minute I'm on if you guys do want to sync up. I'm just going to send Dermot the link here, guys. He wants to join up, so I'm going to send Dermot the link. Just give me 2 minutes. Lucas holding up the ball well, surely drawing in a free kick there, surely. Dermot, that's sent to your email, brother. That's gone there. West Ham on the attack here down Tottenham's right-hand side. Bowen comes inside. It's to Soucek. To Declan Rice. Good pressure in there by Lucas Moura. Didn't turn it over. It's a ball into the box towards. Well defended by Eric Dyer. Well defended by Eric Dyer. When it met it, it's exactly what we've been asking these Spurs players to do, is go and meet that ball when it comes into the box instead of standing there and being caught flat-footed. It is a West Ham corner. It's 10 p.m. for Dark Song G, and it is 12 p.m. for John Fitzpatrick in Sydney. So it's a late one for a lot of you guys around the world. Big yourselves up, guys. I hope you get the 3 points and you can enjoy yourselves for this game. So West Ham corner, it's Bowen to put it in. It's towards the back post. Oh, good defending. Nearly caught out there from a set piece. West Ham throwing all the big men at it and throwing themselves at the ball. Hugo Lloris probably could have done better. Oh, absolutely calamitous header in there. Brilliant. He absolutely clattered him there, Skip, by going for the header. Come on, boys. Let's get the ball under control. Let's start two-footing some of these West Ham players. Bowen, he's absolutely crap. How are we letting him run at us like this? Oh, good defending by Reguilon. And Skip just pumping it long. Where's the composure? We need to be composed. We can't be kicking them the ball back like this in the first 10 minutes. We need to keep the composure, keep the ball there, keep it under the pressure, play out the tight spaces, or we're just going to let West Ham settle into a pattern, set into a routine. And it's a stupid ball in behind from West Ham, straight into Hugo Lloris. That's it, Hugo. Take your time, calm it down. You know, slow it down a little. Oh, who was that at the back post? Is that Soucek? Antonio causing Lloris problems. Oh, Soucek tried a cheeky little back heel at the back post, and it went backwards. Thank God for that. Let's go, Reggie. It's Tanguy on the ball. Tanguy passes it into Højbjerg. Højbjerg out to Romero. Come on, Romero. Oh, what is that, Romero? He's looking for Harry Kane. Harry Kane wasn't running in behind, completely out of sync there between the two of them. And Romero's just gifted it back to West Ham. The cameraman showing pictures of Mikel Antonio. I wonder, does he fancy him a little bit? I think he does, you know. Big up. We have Dermot in the building. Dermot, how are you keeping, my man?
Not too bad. How are you, David?
I'm all good. I'm all good. Absolutely pumped for this. Absolutely pumped. Killian Kelly says big up. Killian Kenny says big up that David Harris. Big yourself up, my man. And for Tottenham Teacher at 6 p.m. over where he is. Yeah, no, look, Dermot's joined us now, my man. I was riding solo, but Dermot's in the house now. Dermot's in the house to enjoy the game.
Yeah.
Dermot, what do you make of our start? It's a bit shaky, isn't it?
A little bit nervous. I think after Thursday, I think some of the players are a bit nervous about making the mistake.
Yeah, they shouldn't be because they didn't play Thursday, you know.
No.
They did play at the weekend, but I agree with you. Like, you know, with Thursday hanging over us, it does put unnecessary pressure. And, you know, they can only turn around to some of the other guys in the dressing room and thank them for that.
That's it. Hang on, just let me sort out the curtain here. I look like I'm a shadow. I look like I'm a shadow in the darkness here. I'll come over to the bright side.
From darkness into light, that's what it's going to be today for Tottenham fans. We've had darkness last season. We're going to come into light this season. West Ham, I have to say, they are settling on the ball. They don't mind having the ball and playing possession. I thought they'd be looking to play a bit more on the counter today. I'd say good pressure in midfield there. I'd say not giving them any time to settle. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go, Sonny. Let's go, Kane. Come on, Kane. That's it. Pressure him. That'll do. Make him go along. Now win this. Well done, Dyer. Let's get a hold of it, Sonny.
That's better now.
Emerson, header it back. Well done. Well done. That's better. I'm at 5 minutes and 6 seconds, Dermot. Where are you?
I'm 6 minutes and 7 seconds. Do you want me to pause it?
Yeah, pause it. So I'll tell you when I get to 6-7.
Okay, Grant. Hang on.
Who's this guy? This young lad, Johnson, for West Ham. You know what about him?
Yeah, pause there now at 6:20.
Okay, perfect. I'll tell you when I get there. I'm nearly a whole minute behind. I'll see if I can refresh it, lad.
Yeah, I'm a bit worried about Dyer starting. He scares the life out of me every time he plays.
Yeah, he does. He does, to be fair, lad. But look, in fairness, he does get up for these London games. So hopefully he can put in a good performance.
It
can't be worse than leading the conga line like he did last week.
Oh, Jesus, don't. That's still giving me nightmares.
Oh, stop, lad. Still gives me nightmares, so it does. And I'm at 6 minutes 10 now, Dermot, so another 10 seconds.
Okay.
6 minute 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, play.
Right, there you go.
Oh.
Yeah, West Ham is not an easy an away game at the best of times.
No, it never is. And West Ham's never an easy game. Never. But we should have more than enough quality out there to be beating these.
Oh, we should do, yeah. I mean, we should be bursting some bubbles today and taking their pie and mash away from them and all their jelly deals and everything. Knocking down their jelly deal stands, taking them away back to North London with us.
Oh, absolutely love it. Van Dal says, big up, lads. Come on, you Spurs. Big yourself up, my man. Tottenham Teacher says, big up, Dermot. Carl Simpson's in the house says, big up, lads. Big up, Carl. Hope things are well.
We can kick it out. So
says, big up, guys. Come on, you Spurs. Brain Sample says, come on, Spurs. Control the ball. Get some passes together. I couldn't agree more. DQ says, breaking news. Everton have sacked Rafa Benitez with immediate effect. Is that true? And then he's on his way to Newcastle.
Yeah.
Van Dal says his stream is way behind. He's on 6 minutes 50 or ahead, he means. Yeah, look, I'm sorry about that. I do usually watch them on a stream at my computer. I do pay for the channels, but the TV's a bit away. It's just easier for me to keep a close eye on all the action. Through the stream. West Ham with a shot on goals there and a good save by Hugo Lloris.
Yeah, we need him. He's one of our better players.
No, look, we need him big time today, 100%. Yeah. Look, I'm in no doubt. In order to get the victory, we will need Hugo Lloris to pull off one or two world-class saves throughout this game.
Yeah, I think Skip and Herberg are
well. I'm just looking at us now. There's no real movement off the ball, is there? Everyone's just kind of like taking it easy, jogging about. It's a bit concerning, this.
It is a little bit concerning. There just seem to be there's no urgency. if you know what I mean. There's no Kane's just standing there with his hands nearly on his hips. So look, just give me the ball to my feet. He's not running around across the back four trying to take markers away for Son, for Son and that.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. It's a very dodgy start. The first 10 minutes has been a bit iffy.
There's just no kind of like real movement. It's very static. It's very slow. It looks lethargic, and they've no reason to be. They've had a week off. Lucas in behind Kane, just too much on it. Good idea though by Lucas Moura. Just a bit too much on the pass, but that's better. That is better.
I mean, Skip started well. He's one of the pluses.
Yeah.
And Holberg has, but Reguilon, it's been a couple of times he's been caught out. He's been caught out wanton.
Oh, that's it, Dyer. Good defending against Mikel Antonio. Yeah, Reguilon, he has been. He needs to switch on. Reguilon will get into the game. But good defending with Dyer, a long ball up. Antonio tried to pin him and skin him, and it didn't work. Eric Dyer, used his broad shoulders and his muscle, and his brawn to be able to, shuffle Antonio out of play there. Good defending.
I don't know where you are, but Holberg just had a good shot from distance there. And
I'm on 9:27.
I'm on 10. I'll pause it again for you, Dave. There.
I don't know why this is happening.
I'm on 10:25.
I'm just going to refresh it again, see.
Yeah. But they've sort of, in the last minute and a half, they've started to come into it a little bit more now. Ndombele's starting to spray the ball around a little bit, and Holberg is getting in there, so it's promising.
Yeah.
But, I mean, Thursday's game was just a nightmare. I mean, that was just...
But you know what, though? That game on Thursday, Dermot, for me, unlucky by Højbjerg, good effort. For me, that's all on Winks, Davies, Dele Alli. These same players play. There's no coincidence that you always see the drop-off in standards, drop-off in attitude, and drop-off in performances. Oh, is that a penalty? Could that be a penalty on Ndombele?
Yeah, that should be a penalty.
That should be. That should be. They better be looking at that.
Yeah, that is a penalty in my view.
They better be looking at it. Ndombele's down injured as well. Hopefully he gets up. He was massive last week. Let's see again. Oh, that's a penalty. He got the ball first. That's
it is a penalty. He played the ball.
That's a penalty all day long.
Yep. Zuma again. Zuma that's on the tackle.
They better give this. VAR better check this and give this.
Well, I don't know if they're checking it. They better be. He's still on the floor injured there. He looks in a hell of a lot of pain with his ankle.
It looks like
yeah, they are checking it. Let's see. Yeah, it is a penalty. I say it. No foul. They've given it as no foul.
Oh my God. He touched the ball first and then he was taken out. How's that not a penalty? Oh my God.
I mean, last season they would have given that as a penalty.
But it's a penalty all day. He got to the ball first and then he was taken out. No wonder why Zuma's happy to pick him up off the ground. Idiot. That's a penalty all day long.
It is. I would love to know who the fourth official is doing the VAR because he must be blind. Either that or West Ham are giving him a few quid to put in his back pocket.
How's that not a penalty? Honestly, you can see the ref's pockets bulging with 50 there. You see him running and have to pick it up because it's dropped out of his pocket.
They're giving them free bubbles. That's what they're giving them.
Yeah, lifetime of bubbles for the kids. Ridiculous.
Oh, Jesus. That is ridiculous. That is...
Well, he is looking like he's okay. He is walking okay on Ndombele.
He is. He's just walking around. He's just walking around the pitch now, about to come on now. So,
absolute buffoonery from VAR. I mean, how is that not a penalty?
That's ridiculous. I mean, he hit the ball first. Zuma just took him out. I mean,
I get everyone hates Tottenham and they don't want us putting around top four and everything else, but let's be fair. Call a spade,
Yeah, that was a penalty all day long. And last season that would have been given.
Yeah.
So I know they're trying to be a bit more lenient, but Jesus, that's too lenient. Oh well, I don't know.
And you watch. We'll breed on the player in our box, and then they'll be very quick to give the penalty. You watch.
I tell you who has impressed me. Emerson's had a good start.
He has to be fair. There's not a lot coming down his side.
No, he's had a good start now. We're just starting to come into it now.
Yeah, we
I
are.
think. But Kane's quiet, but that's dangerous in itself as well. When he's
It is.
quiet.
Look, I think Kane will pop up. I do think he will.
Yeah.
Derek Hutchinson said that as a penalty all day long. Couldn't
Yep.
agree more, Derek. Absolutely disgraceful. Lazy 801 says, big up, David. Big yourself up, my man. And Dermot, D times 2. Big yourself up, lad. Andrew Bailey says, what's the point in VAR if that's not a penalty, lads? It's a joke. Honestly, the referee's pockets is bulging. Must have sent a few women to his hotel room last night. Paul Kane official says, big up, lads. How's that not a penalty? It's an absolute disgrace. Having a clue. We have Rafa Javid cry. Yeah, look, hopefully you'll be crying after the game. The regular says, if we were Man United or Liverpool, it's a pen. Could not agree more. Exactly. That's what I'm talking about.
Exactly.
Sarah Patak says, everyone is against us. Big Papa says, what a shame. Right when he is back in shape. Yeah, look, he's up now. Thank God. Everybody, big yourself up. And Joseph Cattle only tuning in now.
Jesus Christ, Dyer.
And Dara says, Emerson needs to help off Lucas. I agree. Joseph, what you missed is VAR not giving Tottenham a penalty when it's a clear penalty. There's contact in the box.
And Dyer just nearly gave the ball away to West Ham. That's
putting us under pressure. Dyer, he needs to act more composed. Rice is trying to G up the West Ham players here, but it is still 0-0 here. 15 minutes in, we've got over the hump. We've usually started slow in games so far this season, conceding early goals, aka Newcastle. We've got over that hump. Now let's push on for the next 15 of this half, and let's really get out West Ham.
Lumbelli's got the ball back to hold.
Well done, Emerson. Well done. That's a free kick all day long. Yeah, Antonio, what are you crying for? Cry more. Cry more.
Yeah, we're coming for your jelly deals and your pie and mash and taking them with us.
West Ham. You know, you won't see the sky cameras pan to the fans because it'll be all there with binoculars strapped to their head. I
actually worked in that stadium, David, when they did the Olympics.
Yeah?
I actually worked on that whole Olympic thing years ago.
Do you have to? What were you doing? Sightseeing tours or?
Yeah. You had to at the time, but I was one in there once, Lord Jesus, you couldn't see nothing.
No, look, if you look closely, you see all the fans higher up in the ground with telescopes.
Yeah.
The seats should come with telescopes, lad.
Oh, God. And why we were going for it is that's a head scratcher because that would have been something else moving us to Stratford.
Good clearance by Hugo Lloris there, Antonio in behind. And Hugo Lloris sharp off his line.
That's good. Their pressure from Tottenham at the moment. Kane there, he put them under pressure and they're panicking a little bit, but Herberg in there. And Skippy's got it now.
That's good pressure by Tottenham.
It is very good pressure. That's what they need to do all the time. Put them under pressure. Because West Ham don't like pressure.
The old Jack Charlton, that's what he used to say, isn't it? Put them under pressure.
You enforce your game on them. You don't let them enforce your game on you.
Oh, that's it, Dyer. Right through the middle. Right through the middle. Well done. Let's go, Ndombele. Chief creator. Oh, that's a shocking pass.
Just thinking what Big Jack would have done with this Tottenham side.
Oh, stop. You know, Jack Charlton's football, it wasn't pretty to play, but, you know, it put them under a lot of pressure all the time. It was great.
It was effective.
The old lad says, what's going on? We're slow as fuck. I don't know. We do look tired. We do look tired. I don't get it. I do not get it because, you know, they've had the week off. Let's go. Let's go, Sonny.
Come on, Sonny.
Let's go, Ndombele. Ndombele into Skip. Skip out to Reguilon. Reguilon tries to put one in the box. It's a poor ball.
Yeah.
That has to be better by Reguilon. Has to be floated right in. That's it. Let's go, Reggie. Jesus Christ, Reguilon. When you wake up, you know, why is he turning back into trouble? Just go down the line and try and win a corner kick or a throw in. You know, where's the brains? He's turning back into trouble. We
always seem to struggle with early kickoffs on the Sunday for some reason.
I hate Sunday games. Tottenham do not turn up. I hate 12:30 games on a Saturday. Tottenham do not turn up. All early kickoffs Tottenham struggle with.
I must admit, I've been nervous all morning about this game. There's something the back of my guts just don't sit right.
They better win this. I've been on the go now for 4 hours already on the lead up to this game.
I know.
Better win this.
Oh, Jesus. West Ham got the ball at the back now. Just
We're
played
just
it
so
out.
slow in possession. There's nobody moving. There's no runs off the ball. Everyone's just standing there. It's static. They're waiting for the man on the ball to make something happen. You know, there's no one pulling West Ham backwards in behind, you know, where they don't want to go. Make them runs, pull them in behind.
They're, as I said, they're impressing that game onto us where we should be constant pressure onto them, closing down all the time, making them make mistakes.
Oh, good defending. Oh, wake up. How are we letting Pablo Fornals onto that? Where is Skip and Højbjerg? Good defending originally by Romero. It looks like he had the strength to hold him off. Antonio got the better of him. It's a good ball across. Good defending originally by Eric Dyer. And then straight to an Arsenal player on the or West Ham player on the edge of the box. Fornals. It's not too far away, you know. It's not too far away. We need to wake up here. Kuva says, Paul, I've already warned you. We will be getting nothing at all. Dark Song G with the super chat says, I think the plan is to tire out West Ham and go for it. Well, I hope so, you know. Let's go. Who's that? Sonny? Kane?
Mora just put it over the bar.
Lucas, over the bar. As much composure as a pedo in the playground.
Oh, Jesus.
Honestly, as much composure as a pedo in the playground.
I have to admit, I love the stuff you come up with, David. It's really funny.
Sorry, boys.
Hi, Josh.
I did a Spurs thing. I didn't turn up. I didn't wake up, mate.
That's why we're so slow, lad.
Yeah.
Right, I'm here now.
Yeah, I'll find you a week's wages, Josh.
Fuck's sake.
But Dark Song G, look, hopefully we do tire them out. I know they did play some of their players midweek, so hopefully we do tire them out and go on and win this game, my man. Hopefully that is the plan. Big up Carl Simpson, Dara, Apocalypse now as well as in the house. Kevin Ferguson, JC, DMT, Paul Kane official. Big yourselves up, guys. Let me know what you think of the opening start of the opening 26 minutes. Josh, we should have had a penalty already in the first 12 minutes. Don't
surprise me. That's a fucking yellow. Yeah, 100%. High.
Could be a red. That's a high foot, you know. Give him a red card. Fuck it. Go for it. Give him a red. Sushek with the yellow. I told you this. Brilliant. That's what we want to see.
But like I said to you in the pre-show, Romero needs to put Antonio in his pocket, and we saw signs of that just a minute ago. That's the kind of thing. That's the kind of thing we need to be seeing. It was poor fucking defending across the board before that, but it's Romero's tracking back just as quick as what Antonio can push up. So
let's go, Moon Boots. Sometime today. Thank you. Let's go, Højbjerg. Højbjerg has no option but to go backwards. Romero has caught flat foot.
Oh, what a turn! What a turn!
Who's a bad boy? Yeah, you are, Romero. You are. Good ball in behind. Good attempt.
Good vision.
Yeah, at least he's trying something. And fair play to Son for making that run in behind. It's about time someone done it. Try and stretch this defence.
Last 10 minutes position, we've had the greater possession as well. Well, 10%.
Yeah, just about to say that. 55% to 45.
Let's go. What the fuck is Tanga and Ndombele doing back there?
This is what you said you didn't want him doing this either.
No. Skip and Højbjerg should be good enough on the ball to be able to take it in them situations and keep Ndombele up there breaking the line. Let's go. Now Skip's on the ball. Let's turn Skip. Let's find somebody. And back to Moon Boots. Moon Boots, just give it to Romero. Thank you. Let's go, Romero. Romero, back to Moon Boots. Anytime today, lads. A forward pass would be nice anytime today.
Good header.
Stop taking your time, mate.
This reminds me of us against West Ham last year under Jose Mourinho. We passed the ball around a lot, but done nothing with it.
That's the first time I've seen anyone run at the goalkeeper when he has it. The West Ham goalkeeper put him under pressure. Let's
go, Sonny. Let's go, Lucas.
Lucas with the best vertical in the game as well. Like I said to you earlier on, he's got the best vertical in the game. That's gonna be pivotal today.
That's it, Sonny. Good pressing by Sonny. Kane needs to wake up a little bit and maybe go and press that and help him out. Let's go, Højbjerg. Good ball in behind to Kane. Kane's on the ball. Kane looking for movement. There's nobody there. Tendon belly.
Look at the composure of West Ham, though. 9 people there.
But there's no movement. Like, right, you see what they're doing now, right? They're clearly blocking up the middle. They know the danger man is Tendon belly. They're putting 4 or 5 bodies in there blocking up the middle. Someone needs to start getting wind of this. Get on the ball, get turned, get it out wide quick. Get your wingers and your fullbacks to create overlaps, skin them out wide, get balls into the box to Harry Kane. Look how much they're blocking up the middle. Look at the space out wide. If we're quicker on the ball, we can break these down easy.
Go on, Tanguy. That's it.
Good ball in, but oh my God! What is that by Reguilon? That is shocking. That's an easy cross. That's 2 crosses he's put in.
That's it, Christian.
Well done, Romero. Take Antonio out just like that. Let's go, Sonny. This game's heating up. And the belly behind to Sonny. Sonny! Oh! Oh, straight at the
Good
keeper.
attempt. Good fucking attempt.
Yeah, that's better football. Now we're waking up a little. Come on. 2 foot him. Don't be letting him do that. Bowen, he is crap. Well done, Skip. That's what we're talking about.
Win that foul.
Unlucky. That was good effort. Let's go,
It was a good effort. What time are you at, David?
Me, lad, I am at 24 minutes and 25 seconds.
You're in sync with me, mate. I was at 20. I'm at 24:43.
Are you watching on his goal?
No, I'm watching on Sky Go.
Oh,
Same here. I'm at 24:52, so I'll pause it. Let you catch up, Dave.
yeah.
All right. I'm going to pause at the 25. Just let us know when you're done.
All right.
What you at? Did you say, Dermot?
I'm going to pause it at 25 as well.
Okay.
So
I can't pause. It's not letting me pause. Bollocks.
Right, go now. Press play.
Right.
Well, I'll be in front of you, but
Romero's starting to come into it now. He's playing well now.
He is, to be fair.
Yeah.
Kuva99 says, it's life, Jim. I don't know what that's about, Kuva. What's that about, my man? Oh, yeah, Kuva says, based on the first 20 minutes, you made the right choice in sleeping in, Josh. But big up, Kuva, what's this about, my man? It's life, Jim. Let me know, my man. Let me know. Big yourself up, though. I really appreciate the support, brother. I really appreciate the support. Van Daal says, cheers all. Cara Simpson says, there you go. Hit the 25-minute mark and we finally wake up. That's what I'm talking about. What's the story? Says Romero, some defender, lads. Oozing class. Spurs love a good Argentinian. 100%. Look, I told you when we signed him. I told you. This guy's a different level. He's aggressive. He's proactive. You know, he likes to get stuck in. He doesn't wait for the defender to take the ball in, take a touch, turn, plays players in. He tries to stop it before he even gets a touch on the ball. He goes and attack everything in the air. He's absolutely brilliant. Dermot, what's your thoughts on Romero, lad?
He's world class. He's
100%.
It's something else. I mean, what a bargain. What a bargain we've got. We've got a defender that's going to become the best in the world.
We still haven't even paid.
Not even just that, mate. Like, you got to think about it. We bought him for what? 47 million.
Yeah.
We've got the best defender of the Serie A.
Well, Barcelona
47 million.
Yeah.
For 47, and while Arsenal got Ben White.
Yeah. I know.
Ben Shai.
That says it already.
Says it all, didn't you?
Yeah.
We got the best defender in the league that boasts about defensive football, and yet he's undeniably the best.
There's plenty of positives going forward. Look, Paratici, with the money he has spent it well. You cannot deny that. With our first 11, there is a way forward. You bring Brian Hill to the party off the bench, Bergwijn to the party off the bench, Lo Celso, if he can arrive to the party off the bench. You have players who can impact the game. There you have foundations to build forward. But unfortunately, until you sell Winks Davies and Dele Alli and players like that, you're always going to see the top from results. That's why we need to get rid of them, give this team a chance, give Nuno a chance, and let's see what we can do, you know? But let's go. We are slowing it down a little bit more.
Yeah. Eric Dyer's had the most touches so far.
Yeah, and that's because he needs 10 touches. Look, 1, 2, 3, look, 10. And then he pumps it long. Out of play. Well done, Moon Boots. You can always rely on him for one of them again. Light Work says sell Kane in January and get a real striker.
Okay, so then who'd you bring in? Name me a player that is of the same grade as what Harry Kane is. Because there isn't one. There is not a striker.
Striker in world football. You give him the chances, he will score goals. It's that simple. You put him in Man City's team, he's scoring about 50 goals a season. You put him at Madrid, he's scoring 40 goals a season. You put him in Barcelona, he's scoring goals. You put him at PSG, he probably get 60 goals. Put him at Juve, he's going to score goals. Put him in United, Chelsea team, he's going to score goals. It is that simple. What we need is more creativity to help Harry Kane. Look, at the end of the day, I don't get why you're saying sell Harry Kane and getting a real striker. I really don't understand it.
I know.
You know,
I thought with a player we could bring in.
This is the thing, though, lads. The soon as things aren't going our way or we start slow and look a bit lethargic, everyone's straight away on Kane's back. Everybody.
Yep.
You know, it's Kane's fault. At the end of the day, yeah, he could be moving about a bit more. I'm sure he will. But, like, you know, they have to be feeding them the ball, you know? This is the thing.
It's all about delivering.
Blame on Harry Kane every single game.
Supply and demand. That's all it is. I thought of a player we could probably bring in January as a backup to him, no?
Huh?
I thought of a player we could potentially bring in as a backup to him that I think is of decent enough quality.
Yeah.
Anthony Martial. Anthony Martial.
I hate him.
He's our favourite Man United, mate.
Yeah, but his attitude stinks. His attitude stinks. You see him throwing his hands up in the air. His attitude absolutely stinks. Look, he's a guy who turns up when he wants. He's a bit like Paul Pogba. I do not like him. I think there's a lot more options out there. Like, look, we already missed two. We could have signed Edouard from Celtic. He would have been a good signing. Danny Ings would have been a good signing. Callum Wilson from Newcastle, he'll get you goals. You know, if you're talking about bringing in a backup, but if you're talking about bringing in a backup with a long-term view of taking over from Harry Kane, you have Vlahovic out there. You know, there's a lot of other strikers out there.
That's it. Push him back
for Sweden. Oh, it was a Star Trek reference, Kuva. No bother, my man. I'm not a Star Trek fan, lad. Steve is in the house. He says, come on, you Spurs. Brain Sample says, West Ham have got nothing. This is easy. Exactly. They have absolutely nothing, lad. You're right. Carl Simpson, come on, you Spurs. I'm feeling optimistic. I could be deluded or I could be a Spurs fan. We're both, lad. That's what we are.
The way we're playing, if we just need to find, we just need that one clear-cut chance. Yeah. Lucas has already had one where he's fucking skied it over the top of the net.
Yeah,
but we're finding that space now. We're starting to break them down just that tiny little bit. Like, there you go, win a free. That's it. Well done,
just
Lucas.
A bit more urgency. Well done, Lucas Moore. Just a bit more urgency, and we have them on the ropes. Just urgency, quicken it up a little bit, and we take them. It's that simple. Van Dal says Christian Romero is alone. I'd be happier once we bought the guy. No, do not be confused by this. It's a done deal. This season he is loaned at Tottenham, but he's on a 6-year contract. It has to be paid next summer. It's not like he will go back to Atlanta or anything like that, and another team can buy him. We have it. It's done. It's a done deal. We just don't pay for it until next summer. But he's on a 6-year contract, 1-year loan, 5-year contract. What's the story? He says, I can see why Norwich are struggling without Skip. He's getting better at every game. Reminds me of Scholes. Yes, I was saying that. To Jacko. He does.
Norwich are struggling without Skip because Norwich keeps selling all their fucking decent players.
Yeah.
And they're not spending any money. Why Max Aarons is still there is beyond me. And even Todd Cantwell as well. They've got a lot of quality players in that team. They're struggling because they ain't spent the money. That's what it is.
But you look yesterday, though. You look at the game yesterday. There was no energy. There was no passion, no desire, no closing down.
To be fair, Chelsea at the top of the league.
I know, but they made it easy for them, lad. They were
shocking,
lad.
No, I know they were shocking. But Delia Smith is too busy looking for the 12th man rather than putting her hand in her pocket. That's what it is.
Yeah, that's the truth.
I still love that video when she came on. When she came on, started doing
yeah. Let's be having you. You know, and that was her, you know, really thinking she was getting involved, pumping everybody up.
Yeah. Everyone was just laughing. She's that mean, didn't she?
Let's be having you. Oh, what an absolute numpty. What a melon. But, Dan, look, I agree with you. I do think he's a bit like Paul Scholes, to be honest with you. Similar stature, similar build. He looks similar. He gets stuck in like Paul Scholes. Now he just needs to add the goals, the old lad. That's what I'd say. Adam's in the house. Big up, Adam. Exactly. He does need more service and a backup. I couldn't agree more.
100%.
Old Soul says strikers need service. Dara says, what is wrong with them? Can't pass. And you are not going to buy a better striker than Kane. Exactly, my man. Exactly. William Kelly says with the super chat, says keep Kane and buy Vlahovic to go alongside him.
Yeah.
Good point. Good point. Look, another player, if you do want to go back up to Kane, and if you put the balls in the box, he will get you goals, is Mitrovic. I know a lot of people don't like him, but you put the ball in the box, he will get his head on the end of them. It's a bit of a different option. You know, it's someone you can bring on with 20 minutes to go to try and change a game. You know, it's all about having options. But Vlahovic would be my ideal one. I do think that guy's going to go on to have a very good career in the game. He's an absolute beast. He's an absolute unit. He's a big boy too. He's a big boy. But big up William Kelly. Really appreciate the support, brother.
They should have kept the fella we had on loan last season. You should have bought him. Yeah.
But Dermot, he's gone to PSV. He can't even get into the team.
I know. I mean, he would. I mean,
they wanted 30 million for him. Do you honestly think what he done for Tottenham is 30 million worth? He scored 10 goals for Tottenham. 3 of them are against Marine. For fuck's sake, I'd walk on against Marine after a good Saturday night out and score a hat trick. You know,
yeah,
and one tap in against Aston Villa, which was inside the 6-yard.
Oh my God!
And then the rest were against shit teams in the Europa Conference League. It's not good enough for a backup striker at Tottenham Hotspur.
No, I get your point.
JC's in the house. Is this a preseason friendly? It seems like
Feels like it.
Yeah.
Jerry's in the house. And hilarious. One of the all-time strikers, won the Golden Boot and most assists last season. And all of a sudden, it's got a real striker. Couldn't agree more, my man.
People are saying this because he wants to. Well, he doesn't want to leave, does he? But because of the whole speculation of him leaving for City, this is the only reason people are saying it. People have jumped off the Harry Kane train and they need to get back on board.
Well, Light works back in. He says we don't have a style of play. Kane is too isolated. But exactly, man, that's not Kane's fault.
No, that's not Kane. That's.
I do think we have a style of play. I do think we're trying to go back to the 4-2-3-1 and stuff like that. It's just we're too slow at the minute. There's no movement off the ball. There's no one, like, we're very slow in possession. It's 2-3 touches. Get your head up, play it backwards, play it sideways. What you need now is someone to grab this game by the scruff of the neck, get on the ball, get turned, run at some of these West Ham players who nearly scored there, by the way, West Ham. Soucek on the end of a ball into the box. But we need to get someone on the ball.
That's it, Skippy.
Balls in behind.
That's it, Skippy.
I mean, you look at David Moyes on the touchline. He's animated. He's telling his arms are flying. He's telling the players what to do. Nuno's just standing there with his arm folded.
Yeah, that's true.
He should be there geeing them up. And there's Kane just lost possession on the West Ham penalty box.
Come on, we need to wake up because now West Ham are starting to get into it. They're starting to throw a few balls into the box, so they are. But big up, Light Work. Really appreciate the support, my man. Paranormal Yido's in the house. Big yourself up. Yes, Skulls can't score. The Olat reckons Romero is having Real is having a nightmare. Look, they're starting to come down his side a little bit more, to be fair. Goover99 says, Ndombele seems to have gone missing again. It's no good only turning on against Newcastle. I couldn't agree more. And there'll be a lot made of this performance if he doesn't turn it on today. And rightly so. Shane O'Neill says, we have zero ideas going forward anymore. It used to kill us when Ericsson was out injured and haven't addressed it since he left. I could not agree more with you, Shane O'Neill. Big yourself up, brother. I could not agree more. And Daniel Anderson, Weatherall says, come on, you Spurs. Big yourself up, my man. Hope things are well.
Something else has just happened. I'll let you see it first before I say anything.
Well, first of all, that's another high boot, so I want to see him.
Why not? Yellow card, straight. Bang.
Yeah.
I mean, like, that's the second challenge on Ndombele. That's bang out of order.
The first one was on Højbjerg. That one's on the Ndombele.
Come on. Let's get this ball into the box. Good free kick by Sonny.
But he has gone missing. That's the first time we've seen him in, 10 minutes? 10, 15 minutes?
It's a good ball in the box by Son. On the edge of the box. Oh, my God. Tanguy.
Was that? Did that take a deflection or did that come off one of them?
Oh, I think it's a corner kick.
That's a corner ball.
Let's go. Let's throw Dyer and his man at this.
That was going on target as well. Watch. Yeah, that was going on target. Yeah, that was going top bins.
I thought he fluffed his lines there for a minute.
That's a shot on target. That goes on the record.
Let's go, Sonny. Let's put in a good delivery here.
Do you know what? There's something about the way Son takes his corners that really throws me off because he takes it. It feels it every time. There's gonna be one time when he takes the corner, he's gonna swerve out and back in.
Yeah. Let's go, crack it, Son. Oh Lord, what is that? What was that? Who hit that? Regulon. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Of course, it was Reggie.
Oh, my God.
Reggie, the goal is centre, not to the right, not to the left, centre.
As much composure as a guy in a Barney suit at a kid's party, huh? Ridiculous. Darkson G says 2 of their DFs have yellows. Go for it. Yeah, 2 of their defenders do have yellows. Exactly. Run at them now. This is where you need Son Lucas. Start getting on the ball. Be positive and absolutely run at them. I could not agree more, Darkson G. Good. Well spotted, my man. Well spotted. And William Kelly with the super chat. Unfortunately, I do believe Nuno is just a stopgap manager. Yeah, I think he is too. I agree with that. I do think he is too. Look, whether he see out the 2 years or that, I'm not sure. But even if he does, I'd be very surprised if he's here anytime after that, to be honest with you. But look, like I said, next 2 weeks, we've got the Carabao Cup, and we have the Europa Conference League group stage games, and we have some massive league games. So, you know, I'll probably kind of define his tenure these next 2 weeks and where it's kind of going to go and where we're going to go as a team. Big yourself up, my man. I really appreciate the support, brother. Stephen Cartwright's in the house. What a disgusting football team we are.
Oh, don't be like that, mate. Don't be like that.
I think we've had patches in this game where we've played well, but
we've played a lot better than what West Ham have.
Yeah.
You know, last week was the first game. Oh! Unlucky end of belly. Good ball in. Well in. But look, Newcastle was the first game I've seen us put in 90 minutes this season. So, look, hopefully, you know, that this isn't our best 45 minutes, and, you know, we're maybe saving that for the second half, because I do think West Ham might start to tire a little, and hopefully then we can start creating
they're not fit.
Chances.
They're not fully fit. They've only had, what, 3 days break? For 4 days?
Yeah. Well, they played Thursday night, so Saturday, Friday and Saturday.
Yeah.
And they played
3 days.
They played most of their first team on Thursday, as far as I'm aware, as well. So.
Oh my God.
Oh no, he just.
Moon Boots, wake up! Was that Moon Boots or Regulon?
No, that was.
Moon Boots,
I don't know who it was.
I think it was Moon Boots.
Yeah, closer look.
He dipped.
Yeah,
he dipped.
Oh, it's Romero.
Yeah, he just dropped the shoulder. He just dropped the shoulder.
It doesn't matter. He has to anticipate that, though. That's poor defending. He just let him cut inside there. John Fitzpatrick said, we look fat. Vince Vegas says, come on, you Spurs. Don Anthony says, come on, you Spurs. Big up, everyone. Let's go. Let's start mounting attack here. Oh, my God.
That's Mora's fault there.
Yeah. Right, Romero. Social composure. To Regulon. Now, Regulon, use that space and bomb. Let's go. Use your pace. Let's go. Let's go, Regulon. Let's go.
Why is the Dombele there and why is he not in the middle?
Good pass by Skip. Let's go, Sonny.
Have the Dombele and Son swapped out?
I don't know. It's looking like that for a minute.
It looks like Son's playing number 10 now.
Let's go, Regulon. Let's go, Sonny. Sonny out to Regulon. Regulon, if you're going to put this in, put a good one in.
Just hold. That's it. Oh,
Ref,
that's a free.
Referee, put that whistle to your mouth now. How's that not a free kick? My God. It seems like you can just assault Spurs players nowadays, and the referee does nothing about it. But yet, when you see Wilfred Zaha diving around every week, you know, it's ridiculous.
Paranormal, you guys are 5 seconds behind. No, we're not. We're probably in time with you. It's just there's a delay because of the stream.
No, we probably are, lad. The stream. It's look, it's hard for everyone around the world to be in time. Everyone around the world is at different minutes, different seconds.
Yeah.
I do apologize. I'm only starting these watch-alongs. I'm not 100% professional at them. I will get them better.
Nice headset, Josh. Are you a gamer by any chance?
Oh!
Yes, I am.
I'm probably a bit ahead of you. I won't say nothing, but... Oh.
Yeah, I think you're fairly in front of me, to be fair.
Yeah.
I've got moon boots on the ball at the minute.
Let's go, Skip.
I've paused mine till you get to that point.
Let's go now. Now let's go, Regulon. Regulon to Son. Son, great turn. That's what we're talking about. Son's livening up now. Into Lucas Moura. Let's go, Lucas. Lucas Moura out to Regulon. Regular with a good ball in towards the back post. Kane on the
Oh,
end.
what a save! What a save!
Fabianski. What a save.
That's why I didn't want to say anything.
Hey, my missus is in there as well. You all right, Tash?
Big up, Tash. Oh, unlucky.
Good
Unlucky
header.
by Harry Kane. What a
Good
save. Credit to the West Ham goalkeeper. That's world class. Going back in towards his own goal and everything. That's a great save.
That is a good save. That's the pressure we need to put on him. Keep
putting balls in like that. Get Harry Kane to go and attack them. Get his big massive forehead on it. Let's go, Sonny. Get a good delivery in. He was free as a bird.
What a touch.
Who's that?
Romero.
Oh,
No, that was Albert.
Naughty boy. Oh, well snuffed out. That's what we're talking about. Let's go.
Who is that? Is that Romero? Number 4.
Yeah, Romero's number 4.
Why is he so high up? Drop back.
Let's go, Harry. Oh, Harry, great ball into Lucas.
Oh, Jesus, we're going to be...
I would have played that down.
Personally, he should have played it across to Skippy. Skippy was free as a bird, and that's shit by West Ham. These are god awful.
But that pass by Holberg was something else. That really was.
Let's go, Lucas. Quicker. You're just letting them all get back behind the ball. Kane is starting to get into it now as well, and Son. The whole front three is starting to get into it now. That's it, Lucas.
Look at Lucas just taking the man on like.
He's running into a blind alley though. He's never going to beat 5 of them.
1 minute additional time.
Yeah, we seem to be coming into it more now.
Maybe a bit too late to wake up. Hopefully we can.
Yeah, I've got a feeling that the break's just going to break our momentum a little bit.
Yeah, it will.
I think Nuno needs to get into some of these plays or tweak something.
It just needs to wake them up a little. They're very slow.
More a man of the match so far now.
We do know it, Nuno, especially with his Wolves team. He would be like this, keep it tight and try and see what they can do up until around 60 minutes, and then he kind of lets the foot off the gas and go for it. I wonder is he employing the same tactic here? He shouldn't be.
I don't think Lucas is the man of the match so far. I think the performance of the half so far, I think it's got to go with Skip. I think Skip's been brilliant this half.
I think Skip's midfield. It is half time here, guys. Anyway, let's take some of the Harris Army's comments. Van Daal says it's deadly time at Spurs over. He's finished, my man. He's done. Russ Vernon says great to be back watching you guys alongside the coverage. Keep up the great work, chaps. Big up, Russ. Hope you're keeping well. A good point for Leeds yesterday as well, my man. Who else have we got? Tash is in the house. That was so close. Big up, Tash. Hope you got the Spurs jersey on. Big yourself up.
No, to be fair, if it wasn't for her nudging me saying, Josh, I was meant to be on the watch-along, I wouldn't be here. I'd still be in bed.
Look, after that 45 minutes, you probably should have stayed in bed, lad.
To be fair, I think I turned up at the right time.
JC says, don't forget to tell everyone to go out and get their ball shavers for Xmas. Yeah, 100%, everybody. Look, we are sponsored by Manscaped for this month, 1 month only. 20% off using the code FLATCAP over at Manscaped. So make sure you get over there, use that code, and treat your boys, treat your missus and that special someone in your life. Trust me, the ball deodorant, the ball toner on the lawnmower 4.0. It's what you want, and I have to say the boxers are silky smooth too. So get yourself a few pairs of them bad boys in the underwear drawer. Big Bobby, it's good to see you in. He reckons more man of the match. Yeah, I'd agree with Josh. I think Skippy's been our best player. Darius says Lucas has been absolutely wasteful today. Fair point. Running down blind alleys. Coover says quality has been piss poor from both sides. Couldn't agree more. Old Soul says the boys are beginning to wake up. Halftime has come at a bad time. I'll be honest with you. It's probably killed the momentum of us a little bit. Sally Agent says good. Bame, very even. Maybe we have the edge. Yeah, we've had the edge in the first half, but we need to be more creative. We need to create more chances. Dark Sun G says second half aim for Ogbonna and Soucek for a red card. Exactly. That's a great point, Dermot. Some of the West Ham players, they also have they have some yellow cards. How important is it now that you do get a Son and Lucas, and and Ndombele to start driving at these guys, knowing that they can't take them down.
It is important to make a mistake. You know, you've got to keep going at them. You've got to keep pushing them, pressuring them. And they will make a mistake at the end of the day. Do you know what I mean? And, do you know, it's what we need to do. We need to be more urgent.
Yeah.
It seemed to be that first half was ifs and bits, huffing and puffing. We started off badly, came into it. Again, lacked off, came back into it. And
I agree with you there, Dermot. Look, you know, I think we've been too slow, too lethargic. There hasn't been enough movement off the ball. And we're too slow on the ball. People are wanting 2-3 touches, passing it sideways, passing it backwards. We need to be more direct. We need to get at them. It's been a piss poor first half. West Ham are there for the taking. They're tired, Dermot.
Yeah.
They're tired.
And as I said, they used most of their plays on Thursday, where we didn't. So we should have been at it from the get-go. Getting into them and just pressuring them. This is London derby, by the way. It's not just some tin ton game. This is a London derby. This is important.
That's it.
I am here, by the way. I'm just having a smoke.
Oh yeah, no worries. But like, look, we have to turn up. This is West Ham. This is a London derby. We've been crapping the other three. We need the points today. We need to creating that bit of a buffer, that bit of a gap between the West Ham and the Tottenham. Look, it's been very poor. It's been very slow. Look, if I was Nuno at half time, I'd be honestly telling them, look, you 15 minutes or so making changes. It's that simple. You know, you need. Look, my fear is that West Ham can't be any worse that next half.
No.
You know?
I agree with you.
Can Tottenham be any better? Look, so far this season, we've only put like 45 minutes together. Newcastle's the only game we put 90 minutes together. I do hope that we do have better to come out in the second half. Hazard says it's 2:50 a.m. in New Zealand. Big up, Hazard. I hope things are well, my man.
Yeah, play to him.
Gavin N, it's good to see you in. He says, lads, do you feel like we don't move the ball quick enough in midfield? Look at Liverpool City, etc. They make quick 1-2s, one-touch passes. Example, Dortmund and Munich. I think Lucas is the main one who does move it. I agree. We don't. And this is what we're saying. It's too lethargic, too slow. They want 2-3 touches. It needs to be quick, one touch pass and movement. And there's none of that today. There's none of that. It's like everyone's waiting for the guy on the ball to try and make magic happen. It's kind of like you need Son running, making runs, Lucas making runs, Kane making runs. Drag this defense all over the place. Create space. Harry Kane, for instance, drop deep, move out to the side. Hopefully that creates a space and let Lucas Moura run in behind. Get a Højbjerg or a Skip to play in behind and end on Belly. We're just too static. Too static. You'd swear these guys played Thursday night as well when they didn't. It's not good enough for having a week off. Jordan Stevens says too lackluster. West Ham not even playing well. It is lackluster, Jordan. It's shocking. It's shocking. And West Ham have been crap. I can't see them getting any worse, to be honest, in the second half. I'd like to hopefully think that maybe they're tired. But like, make no mistake about it, they're going to put in a good effort this next 45 minutes. Yeah. David Moyes is going to put the rattle on them. He's going to fire them up. So we have to come out and match that. My concern is that we come out and start slow. Start slow the second half and we go 1 down. That can't be the case, Jordan. But big yourself up, my man. And Paul Markey says, not playing with enough pace, but West Ham have their half pack, making it very tight. No, I agree, Paul Markey. Look, you know, with West Ham, I pointed out during the game, they're blocking up the middle. They're putting 4 or 5 bodies in there and not giving us any time in there. But that's where we need to be quick through the middle. Get the ball through the middle, look up out wide, get a Lucas, Son, Bergwijn, Royale, I don't care. Get it out wide and get down the flanks quick. That's where the space is. Get balls into the box for Harry Kane to go and attack. Get them in from different angles. Make it hard for West Ham. Once you start doing that, then they overcompensate. The bodies come out of the middle to try and help down the wing. And then you can go through the middle too. It opens up more space. And that's what we need to do. Josh, what's your thoughts on this first half? Big up Paul Markey.
First off, from what I've seen, we need, I think we just need to pick the tempo up just that little bit more. I think Eric Dyer's taking one too many touches when the ball comes back to him. We're not getting the balls down the wing quick enough. I mean, we're finding that players are finding themselves in space, and we're just not. We're not using that space. Defensively, I think we've done all right, apart from the 1 or 2 hiccups, like when Mikel Antonio dropped the shoulder and got past. I'm just watching some of the highlights of the chances now. Some of the ones that I've missed. But I think towards it, I think that the second half of the half, we were doing all right. I think we put the pressure on, but I think we just need. I just think we need to pick the pace up just a tiny little bit more, and I can definitely smell a goal coming, 100%.
Oh, there's a goal in it, and I do think whoever gets the first goal will go and win it. But it's where does the first goal lie? Who gets the first goal? And yeah, look, I just think we need to be a bit more proactive in the second half, a bit more energetic. I just don't get how they're looking so tired. I do not get it.
Yeah. I just need Harry Kane to score, and us to win 2-1, and my bet comes through. So I'll take that.
Yeah. John Fitzpatrick says half chances is all we created. I couldn't agree more that John Fitzpatrick. It's only been half chances. We need to be creating better chances. Start sliding balls in behind. Get them over the top. Maybe run at a player or two. Skin them. Play one across the 6-yard box for a tap-in. We need to get more into this game. It's been very poor. Dark Sun G says 8 shots, 1 on target versus Spurs, 7 shots with 4 on target. All half chances though, Dark Sun G. That's the problem, my man. But good start. Paul Markey says, please no, don't even suggest the headless chicken Bergvine be brought on. Look, you won't get that from me, my man. Tell says Skip's been brilliant first half. He has. I thought he was brilliant first half. Kudos says Kane very unlucky not to score. Yeah, he was. He was, to be fair. It was a very good save. I agree with you there. Kev Williams says we're lacking a playmaker. Kane looks like he's at 60%. Look, this is the thing. Ndombele is supposed to be in there playing the playmaker, but at times, Josh, I see him deeper than Skip and Højbjerg on the ball. It's kind of like, let them do that job. You get higher up the pitch. We get you, because he has the ability to break the lines, pass the ball in behind. With Kane at 60%, look, Kev, I get what people are saying, but at the end of the day, you have to provide your striker with chances.
Yeah, you do.
You have to provide your striker with chances and help get him into the game. If Nuno was asking Kane to stay up top, which clearly he is because he stopped him from dropping deep, picking up the ball, well then, he has to stay up top. He has to do what the manager's asking him to do. But then it's up to the players to get him chances. If they're not getting him chances, it's not 100% on him. And look, I don't know. Look, Josh, what do you think we need to do differently the second half?
I think, like I said, I think we just need to pick the pace up a little bit. I think putting Son in that number 10 role and putting Ndombele out on the left. I think that could work. We seemed a little bit dangerous towards the end of that half, and I think if we carry on doing what we were doing, we should do it. We should score.
Sorry about that. Your internet dropped.
You're all good, Dermot. You're all good. It happens, my man.
I just hope that the break isn't going to make us lose our momentum, and I hope we come out with the same way we went in.
Yeah.
Look, guys, this half we have to come out ready. We have to come out ready. We can't take 5-10 minutes to feel our way into it. We have to come out ready. This half, we need to speed up the attack. Plenty of 1-2s, plenty of movements, plenty of running behind. Start playing 1-2 touch football. Stop taking 4 or 5 touches on the ball, because at times all we're allowing West Ham to do is just sit into it, get their shape, because we're so slow on the ball, and you're playing through all 10 or 11 of them again. We need to be quicker on the ball. Stop allowing them to get back in their shape. Get Lucas, get Son, get Ndombele to run at the players with the yellow cards. Let's fucking take the game to West Ham. If I was Nuno at halftime, I'd be playing highlights of what happened last year in both games. And reminding them.
What I really want to see is I want to see Skip and Højbjerg be the playmakers in this. Play the ball back to them and just get the team to push up. Lob the balls over down the wings.
Yeah.
You think about it. We'd have 6 players up, five players up top. One of them's got to pick the ball up.
Yeah,
that's all it's got to be. But I want to see Skip and Højbjerg make plays.
Yeah, we've got to come out more determined the second half. More passion, more pressure. We have to keep them under pressure all the time, constantly. If they've got the ball, get them in packs. 2 or 3 players, 2 players on 1 player. And have another player backing you up, because we're letting West Ham have the ball, and Kane is just not even jogging; he's just there, hands on hip. The only one that's doing anything is Son. He's the only one that's running around like a headless chicken, trying to get at them.
Son's in and out in the space, and he's everywhere.
Yeah,
I want to see Son's heat map for this half.
Who do you put that on though? The slow, lethargic performance. Do you put that on the players? Or do you put that on Nuno? Not really kind of motivating.
I put it on both. I think there's got to be a joint responsibility there, isn't there? Really. Our defense, like you're playing the ball back to Dyer, he's taking like 6 or 7 touches and then taking his time to get the ball out. What really needs to happen is we need to be playing out from the back and be quick with it. Be very, very quick.
Yeah. I mean, you can blame Nuno. You can say Nuno, but when the players go onto the pitch, it's their responsibility. He can only tell them so much. It's their responsibility that he can tell them, right, I want quick football. I want quick pass, move forward. And if they're not good enough to do it or they don't want to do it, then it's the players' fault and they have to buck up their ideas. You know, we can all blame Nuno, but Nuno can only tell them their players are on the pitch to play. And if they're all getting 100, 200 grand a week. If they can't follow a manager's instruction, then there's something seriously wrong. Yeah. And this is a London derby. We should be more up for this than we are.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. We should be more up for it, and especially because a lot of these players played against both games against West Ham last year. You know, Dyer, Kane, Son, Højbjerg. You know, a lot of these played against West Ham last year. And I don't know. I would have just thought they would have been a bit more up for it. I thought they would have came out all guns blazing, trying to get the result. You know, we've had more of a rest than them as well. We should be looking fresher. But to me, it looks like all them guys played Thursday night. For me, I don't understand it. You know, it's a hard one to get your head around. You know, look, I'm under no illusion. Yes, Newcastle were crap last week, but you know, take the confidence. Come into this game full of confidence. I just don't get it. It's a hard one to get your head wrapped around it. Look, all we can hope for is a much improved second half, a much more improved second half with a lot more energy in our style of playing, a lot more directness as well.
There we go.
They're
showing highlights of Antonio versus Romero now as well, and you can just see the impact that Romero's making against them. How good
job has Romero actually done holding up Antonio so far?
No, he's done really well. I think I can count 2 times where I think Antonio's got the best of him. But at the end of the day, that's football. You're not going to get 100% at any point.
No.
But from what I've seen so far, he's done extremely well, and I'm hoping he carries on.
It actually shows how bad Newcastle were last week. That we outplayed them, and we can't even be up for West Ham. It shows how bad Newcastle are as a team.
And come here, guys. Who would a draw be the worst result for, Spurs or West Ham? And speaking of West Ham, they're running out 2 bubbles again. It's ridiculous. That bubble machine is a joke.
I've just seen Barney the dinosaur dancing as well.
Yeah. But guys, who does a draw suit here more, West Ham or Tottenham?
West Ham, 100%.
Yeah, West Ham.
We should be going into games like this with the mentality that we want to win. West Ham come into this and saying, "Oh, we'll take a point. Point will be nice."
Yeah, that is fair. Steve D says Tottenham tantrum. That's football, mate. Buck stops with the manager. I'm also sick of hearing what players are. And we bought them, we play them. Manager needs to get a tune out of them. Do you know what, Steve D? What I will say is I get what you're saying, but you look at some of the players, like you're talking about 3 managers that have failed to try and get a tune out of a lot of these players. You're talking about 3 managers. You have to look at the common denominator between them. And yeah, you know, why can't you talk about what they earn? They earn astronomical amounts of money for putting in that shit week in, week out. You know, you have players that go down and have more dedication playing with a Sunday League team and put in better performances half hungover with a leg hanging off, you know? And at the end of the day, yeah, it's all well and good. We bought them, but at the end of the day, if they're not good enough, you have to call them out. If it's slow, you have to call them out. You know, you can't keep blaming the manager on every time. That's just my opinions on it. The second half has started.
That's it, Lucas. Yeah. Come on. Right, regroup now. We've got a throw in. Quite early on. We need to regroup now.
No substitutes, by the way, as well.
Yeah, no subs made.
No subs made. So the same team as the first half.
Why is Royale taking the throw?
Oh, Jesus, I don't know.
We're pushing up. And we just fuck it up like that.
Yeah. To answer your man's question, David, there's a spin on that. There's been no investment for 20 years, proper investment. So that has to be put into the subject as well.
Yeah, that's true. That is very true.
No, we've only really put. Levy's only really put the profits back into the team, isn't he? Really?
Yeah.
If
we saw that with Gareth Bale when we had with the season of the
let's go.
quote magnificent 7.
Go on. Oh, poor ball. I could see what he was trying to do, but
yeah. So like I was saying, the only investment really, all you got to do is look at the season of the quote unquote magnificent 7.
That's much better. Ball by Skip.
The only money that's invested is the profits made from sales.
And can you name me one player out of that, Josh? Ericsson was the only decent player out of that, I think.
Oh, I don't know. I think Paulinho was Paulinho was okay. The rest was tragic.
Yeah,
you're just giving it back to them. They're doing the hard work.
But we do need another.
Is that Højbjerg just standing there? What are you doing?
That's it, Regulon.
Yeah,
that's what. Pass it inside. There's no one around them.
No. If we're not careful, we're going to get pinned in here.
Yeah, I agree with that.
That's it, Lucas.
Emerson, let's go, Højbjerg. Turn and get the head up.
I mean, what's Kane doing?
Good ball. No, shit ball. That's shocking. Let's go, Sonny. Well done, Sonny. Oh, he gives it away. That's another shocking pass.
What's Kane doing back near the defence? He should be up the front.
I do not know.
It seems as if Son's playing the striking role there, and Kane's playing number 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks like he. Don't know. It's hard to make out what changes he's made. Looks like Kane and Son could be playing up front as a 2.
Looks like it.
Just
With the
standing there, put some pressure on them. You're just watching them pass the ball. This is a London derby. Fuck me, look at them all standing there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them.
Oh, good header back.
How much space?
5 of them standing there.
I tell you, Emerson's had a good game, I think. To be fair. Him and Romero, they've both done well in the back 4.
No, they have. I think they have, to be fair. I do think they have. It's just like you see them there passing it around the back. Harry Kane, Son, Lucas, Ndombele, and Højbjerg all standing there in their half. Not one of them willing to go and press.
No, he's playing the same foot. Is he playing the 3-5-2 with Reguilon and Emerson as wing back?
I'm not sure,
It looks like he is.
Yeah, no, it does. It does, doesn't it?
And then Ndombele dropping deepest again.
Wingers are really high up.
There we go.
Yeah.
That's the nice quick 1-2 passing we need in there. Let's go, Ndombele. Well done. Let's go, Lucas. Lucas in behind.
Oh.
Where is it? Oh, he's just missed it. Come on, Emerson. Why didn't he strike it?
Skip.
Hold the ball. Come on.
Unlucky. That's what we're talking about. That's much better. See what happens when we play that quick 1-2 passing through the middle.
Yeah.
Quick balls, quick movement, everyone running. Oh, just behind Skip. Unlucky.
It looks as if we're playing 3. It looks like we're playing 3-5-2.
Yeah, it does look like that.
Oh, just behind them. Unlucky. He went for the scorpion kick and everything. You gotta love it. That's better though. See what happens when we're quick. We're 1-2, quick movement, quick passing. None of this 3-4 touches on the ball. Let's go, Sonny. Let's put this straight onto Moon Boots or Kane's head. Or Romero. That'll be nice.
Well, we all know Moon Boots has got concrete heads, so that should be all right.
Looks like he's taking a shovel with the face.
The ball in.
How can you? That drives me mad. A professional footballer not being able to beat the guy on the front post. That drives me absolutely mad. Jesus Christ! If you're going to get your centre backs up there, you have to give them a chance to attack it. You have to beat the first man. That's what used to drive me mad about Christian Eriksen taking corners. He never bet the first man.
What is that, Reggie? Come on.
Moon Boots, just clean him. Oh, Reggie. Jesus Christ.
They're looking dangerous now, aren't they, West Ham?
Yeah. They're starting to get into our box a lot more. Eventually, we're going to get a free shot.
I think Moyes has pushed them up as well. I think he's told them to, get into them more.
Well done. Well done. That's more like a bit of composure.
You've got to give Moyes credit. This time around, he's actually done well with West Ham for where they are.
Yeah.
No, he has to be fair.
But we should be better than this.
Lucas, that has to be a better touch. It's straight into your feet. Just touch it. Composure.
West Ham.
Oh.
Sorry, David. West Ham are doing what we should be doing. They should be. They're pressuring us.
Yeah, they're putting pressure in.
Yeah. Come on, Skippy.
That's it.
Let's go, Skip. Let's go. Let's
Look
go.
at that pace.
Oh, why didn't he shoot it? It's like he tried to play a floater in there. I don't know what he was trying to do. He was like caught between a cross and a shot. He should have absolutely put his foot through that. Oh, well done, Romero. Good interception. Let's go. That's it,
Right.
Højbjerg. Get turn. Play forward, Højbjerg. That's it.
At the second half goals, Tottenham have scored 3 out of 9.
I fucking hate stats like that. I really do, because the fans watching from home, they see that kind of stat, they're going to be like, oh, for fuck's sake.
It makes
Come on, what are Romero and Dyer doing passing it between them? Let's go. Look at him walking on the ball. Well done, Lucas. Come on, Kane. Oh.
Just shoved off the ball there, isn't he?
Yeah.
Is that Souček?
But, like, you know, Dyer and Romero are passing them between them. Haven't got a pass on. They end up just kicking it long.
That's it, Skippy. Come on, get involved. Get in there, mate.
That's it, Romero. That's it, Romero.
Put the fucking pressure on. That is it.
Well done. Let's go, Ndombele. Chief creator. Let's have it, son. Good ball in. Oh, well caught out by West Ham. Looked like it was going all the way through to Harry Kane. Let's go, Harry Kane. A bit more urgency in the press, man.
Yeah, he doesn't look like... He looks like he's puffed out, doesn't he?
Just a bit more urgency in the press is all.
He seems to, I don't know, I think the summer took a lot out of him. This transfer with Man City and everything. Mentally.
It's not the point, though. It's not. He's paid to play football, man. Like,
I know what you're saying, Josh, but do you know what I mean? It probably has taken a lot out of him, but as you say, it's not the point.
He's meant to be he's meant to be the best striker in the world. He's supposed to be doing things. He scored He scored 1 goal in 7 games.
If the ball falls to him, he will score.
Yeah. We all know he has slow starts, but Jesus.
No one's pressing. This is the thing. It's not just Harry Kane. Nobody's pressing.
No
one.
No.
Look at us. Look how deep we are.
It seems like even Son's calmed down a little bit now as well, which is not what I want to see.
None of them are pressing. None of them whatsoever.
As sad as it to say, it seems West Ham won it more than us, to be fair.
I don't think that's strictly true. Like, I mean, they are pressing, but they're not really making anything of it. Like, just poor balls like that, and then they're fucking it up.
Yeah.
Oh.
Handball.
Oh.
Yep, handball.
Thank fuck for that. That's it, Højbjerg. You tell him.
It's just, as you say, you think they played Thursday and they had the week off.
Yeah. Especially, I just don't understand it. Press the living crap out of them. The later this games, the more it goes on, the more we better press, because they will be tired. They play a lot of their players Thursday night. Look at them just standing around. Look at everybody standing around. That's not right.
Just press up. Just run at them. Run at them.
But, like, when we have the ball, people need to be making movements to receive it. Look at it. Everyone's standing in their positions. It's static.
Look at the space. Look at the space Royale's got. Yeah. Feed the ball to Royale. Get him bombing it down the wing.
Oh, please.
Is this guy back again? Is this guy back again? Seriously?
Everyone is just standing still, man.
I think substitution is going to be important for us during the second half.
Big up William Kelly with the super chat, my man. He says, we are so static, no sense of urgency. I could not agree more, William. I could not agree more. It's so static. When we are on the ball, there's no one dropping into space.
Oh.
The ball. No one's looking to really have one. Oh, my God.
What was that?
Just fucking crack it, Højbjerg. Why are they all standing there fighting with each other? Well, Højbjerg's right. He is saying Reguilon, you should be on the run on the outside, but at the same time, if you don't see him there, don't just pump it there. Go and have a shot or something. You know, it just doesn't look right. It's just so slow. You need players to be able to drop into space, pick up the ball. That way they have time to get turned and then start playing forward. We're going back into the same rut we were in the first half where, like, the start of the second half, we played well. We were starting to cut them open. And now it's like the last 5 minutes, we've just gone back to being so slow on the ball. But look, it's probably a tactic that West Ham are using, you know. Let's slow, because West Ham are slow. They're slowing it right down. They're just falling back into shape and letting us have the ball, which means we're slowing the ball. So they probably want us to be slow, thinking that we will make a mistake like that, you know?
Yeah. Why are crosses like that getting through?
Don't give him time for the shot. Good tackle.
That's it.
Oh, no. Yes, let's go. Go on,
Let's go, Romero. Come on.
Go on, Romero. Go on. Sonny's outside you, the other side. Kane, square it. Good. Oh, that's shocking.
Oh, lucky. No, that was unfortunate. That was unfortunate.
Oh, what play by Romero. That's twice he's broke out from the back. That's brilliant play. That's what you need, though, lads. This is what I'm talking about. Fucking run at them. Why is that? Why is it taking our centre back to do that? Well, Lloris, get it down quick and let's get at them. No, of course we want to let all 11 men behind the ball again. That should have been 1-0 though. We should have made better than that. If Romero could have played Sonny in first time, we would have scored.
Yeah, Sonny would have run at him and taken that.
Sonny was in a better position. He was more free than Harry Kane.
Yeah, wrong ball.
For fuck's sake, take
Look, I don't blame him. He's a centre
back. Do you know
what? He's the only one that needs to get on the ball.
I'm going to address these comments now. Like, you got people saying take Kane off. No, you don't take Kane off. It's not Kane's fault. The fault is a delivery that he's getting. Right.
Look, this is going to be the case though, Josh. Kane's always going to get the slack, even though the whole team aren't pressing or the whole team.
Yeah, I know. It's not Kane's fault. It's not Kane's fault. Like you're expecting him and Son are swapping. They're playing number 10 and striker consecutively between them. It's not Kane's fault. If you're going to take Kane off, you take Son off as well. But no one wants that, do they? Cut Kane a bit of slack for God's sake and just get behind the team.
Would you put Gill on for Nombele? Put him in that central role.
Potentially, I would. You know, I'd give it. I'd probably do it around 70 minutes if get tackled by
Romero. Romero, give him a piece of your mind.
Oh, that's what we're talking about, Romero.
He blashed out there. That's a yellow card, isn't it? 4 nails. Yeah.
Oh, that's brilliant.
I love the South American mentality.
Do you know what? He's just bringing a bit of spice to it. Finally, he might have fucking woke this derby up.
Probably called him a pussy or something. He's like, he probably told him, I said, get up, you pussy.
Big up Romero. What a legend.
I love watching Argentina play. They don't back down from a fight. That's for sure.
No.
Why? If he books Romero, I'm going to ask why.
And I think he did.
Why is Romero booked? Why is Romero booked in that instance?
All he done was bring a bit of spice to the game. I don't think he spat on him, to be fair.
No, he didn't spit.
No.
He just spoke to him.
He just gave him a little whisper of a sweet nothing into his ear.
We'll never get anything out of this referee.
No. But now Romero's got to be careful. He's got to be very careful now.
Yeah.
We've got Man United next week. The last thing we want is him picking up another yellow card.
Yeah.
Is that at home, Josh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've got Burnley on Wednesday, Burnley midweek as well, haven't we?
Yeah,
what is that? What is that?
Ref, that's a yellow.
How the fuck is that not a yellow card?
If he blows that for a handball now, I'm going to go nuts.
No, he's playing for a free kick.
Oh, he is taking the biscuit.
He said he elbowed him, but it was more of a shoulder barge than anything else.
Over the top, that's a free.
I mean, Jesus Christ. He's practically sitting on his head.
Tierney's a West Ham fan. Pass it on.
Now, this is where Son now needs to go and have a whisper in this guy's ear. Really rile them up. Come on, Jesus Christ. There's nothing wrong with him. Dyer and Kane trying to talk to Romero. Calm down.
Well, that's you need. You need a bit of passion.
Well, I have to say, I actually like what Romero done there, have a little whisper in his ear, you know? Nothing wrong with it whatsoever.
Nothing wrong with it at all.
I just wish some more of our players probably showed that in a game like this. You can clearly see he's relishing a derby game. It's good to see a Spurs player like that again.
This is exactly the sort of mistakes we should have avoided from making, giving them set pieces and stupid positions.
Yeah, but you know what? Like, it should have been a free out on Lucas anyway. So
yeah, we just seem to be getting in position, but making the wrong balls sometimes.
Yeah,
not making the right decisions.
Well defended. Come on. That's too easy. That's a simple run. Well done. Well cleared.
Moon boots.
Sonny.
Well, one back. Now let's go end on belly. Skip into
Sorry,
Son.
who was that the one? Who was that the one the ball? Was that Dyer?
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
No. I knew who it was.
Let's go, Ryan.
I love Dyer. Not a lot of people do. That's what it is.
Dyer's like mine, mate. You either hate him or love him.
Well,
he's growing on me a
it's
little.
the latter for me.
He's growing on me a little. It's just some of the mistakes he makes are just Sonny, come on. You have to see that coming. How long do you think you have in there?
What is that? Three players can't close down Declan Rice. What is that about?
God.
Offside.
He's way off.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Get out. Close it down. Well done, Skip.
Yeah. Told you, offside. It was offside.
Yeah. To be fair, Dyer's had some good games this season now, to be fair.
This will be the third in a row.
Yeah.
If he plays well.
Oh.
What I don't get is why the linesman didn't flag that straight away. That was just unnecessary pressure. Antonio's about a mile offside. Linesman's in line with him. Doesn't do fuck all about it. Calls it really late.
It's a new rule, I think, that's come in that they don't allow to raise the flag until the pattern of play has been finished, and then he raises his flag.
But what is the point? What's the point in doing that? It's unnecessary pressure.
It is. It's a stupid rule, but that's the new one they've brought in now. So
that's it. Push up. Let you go take this. Everyone else push up. Start getting some pressure on them. The fuck.
How about now?
That's a shocking kick out by Hugo Lloris. Straight out for a fucking throw-in.
Vandal, Eric Dyer is more Vegemite than Marmite. He's that bad. I don't know.
Holy crap. What is that? That is shocking. You've Kane up there. Pump it to Kane. Why is he pumping it out to Lucas and straight out for a throw-in? Oh, Romero, as cool as you like. Look at that. Just steps over the West Ham player too. He's so good, Romero. I love him.
Might need to get yourself a new Spurs shirt with Romero's name on the back, mate.
I think so, lad.
Get a shrine of Romero in your bedroom, like.
Oh, he's brilliant, though, lad. Do you not see the way he just took that down?
Yeah, no, he is. He is good. He is good.
The West Ham player. He's so classy.
Yeah, you got a bit of a man crush on him, though, ain't you, Dave?
I have a man crush on him, Kane's son. Just a few of them. Can't help it, lad.
Inject it into my fucking veins.
That's it. Now we're starting to wake up a little on Romero. Come on. It's a shit pass. No, that's it, Ndombele. Hunt him down. That's what we're talking about. Now we're waking up a little. Højbjerg, Lucas, take it down. Again. Well done.
No, we won that. We won the throw-in on that.
Declan Rice looks tired. Look at him smiling. Someone wipe that smug little smile off that prick's face.
What's the coup? What's your beef with Rice? Is it because he played for England and not Ireland?
Well, no, he did play for Ireland, and then he decided he'd convert.
Yeah.
He played for Ireland in friendlies and that.
Yeah.
And then he just shithoused us.
Become a deserter.
Same as Jack Grealish, actually.
Same could be said about Harry Kane, though, really, couldn't it?
Jesus Christ, he nearly fucking kicked the nonads off fucking Højbjerg there. Jesus Christ.
Dan Pudulum as the game started. About 65 minutes ago. It's not hard. You just want just one goal will win this. One goal. Let's just go and get it.
Tommy Sutton says Papa Marasar has just scored for Mets. Big up Papa Marasar. Big up Jason Fox in the house as well.
In all fairness, it's for Mets. It's a different kettle of fish when you come to the Premier League. Don't want to dampen the guy's spirits or anything, but I keep saying this. Players that come into the Premier League from abroad, they do struggle to find it. They do struggle to break into the Premier League because it's a different style of football completely.
Yeah. It's a faster type of football, isn't it, Josh?
Yeah, it's back and forth. Yeah. It's the fastest paced football in the world.
It is, and European football's slow and pedestrian.
Yeah. To be fair, I do like the German style of football. I've been to see Bayern Munich play at their ground, and it's at the Allianz, and it's actually it's really entertaining to watch. To be fair.
Yeah, the German league is good actually.
Why is my stream deciding to play up?
Where are you at now, Josh? Time-wise?
67 minutes on the dot.
Right, I'm 65.53.
Yeah.
Right, I'll try to catch up to you now. Yeah, 67.55 now. It's just, I don't know, it's just, as I said earlier, we seem to be going in bits and puffs.
Yeah.
Does like we don't have the stamina to go at it for the full 90 minutes.
Well, I mean, they should. Like last year, they blamed Jose for the fitness and everything else. Now, apparently, Nuno's fitness guy is well renowned. So,
I don't want to say it, but this has got 0-0 written all over it.
Do you know what? I thought that.
None of Spurs' last 14 games have ended in a draw.
I didn't like to say it though.
None of Spurs' last 14 games have ended in a draw, so hopefully not.
Yeah.
But I saw a stat last night. If we lose this, I think we'll be the first club in Premier League history to win 3. I think win 3, lose 3, and then lose 3 again. Something along them lines.
It's mad.
Yeah, I remember seeing that. I think someone put it in the group chat yesterday.
Yeah, I did last night, but I can't remember the last bit of it, Josh.
Go on. Is your stream back up and running, Dave? Or?
No, I'm just going to put it on my phone now. Now we're back in business.
Have you got the Sky Go app downloaded?
Me?
Yeah.
No, lad. I have it on Now TV.
Okay. So I could probably give you the login for my Sky Go so you can use it.
That's all right. I think we'll have to say we'll be in around the same time now anyway. That's it, Reese. That's what I'm talking about. Absolutely clatter, Antonio.
Oh, get up, Mikel Antonio, you donkey.
Right in the mush. Give it to him. All we need is one chance.
Poor little Mikel Antonio. Oh.
All we need is that one chance.
I tell you, Skip against has an outstanding game.
Yeah, he's been brilliant.
Yeah.
Man of the match for me has got to be Romero so far, though.
Yeah.
I think Romero's been brilliant.
I'd agree with that. I think he's been absolutely outstanding.
Yeah. But Kane, everyone complains about Kane, but if he's not getting the service, how can he score goals? That's the thing.
Lightwork says Kane has been non-existent so far, as are the midfield.
Again, you can't blame Kane for the lack of delivery to him.
But this is the thing. No one wants to, have a go at Son for the lack of creativity, have a go at Lucas for the lack of creativity, or even end on Bellet. Straight away, it's just Kane. But what you need to realise is Kane's furthest up the pitch. Players have to create chances for him.
Brilliant save.
Like, look, this is the thing. As Spurs fans, we can't keep blaming everything on Harry Kane. We have to look deeper into that. You have to, and as well, it's not good for Harry Kane going forward if Spurs fans just blame him every time. It's the whole team has looked poor.
Yeah, I think you're in front of me.
Non-Belly's been non-existent the second half. I haven't seen them at all.
Well, if I was Nuno, I'd be making a sub now.
Who are we going to bring on for the last 20 minutes? I think we bring off Ndombele and bring in the Celso or something.
I'd put on Gil.
Ooh, that was close.
That was a good block by Dyer.
It was, to be fair, good defending.
What is that shitty tattoo Fornells has got under his fucking arm? Have you seen that?
Oh,
Like...
I'm waiting for David's rant now.
I don't even want to know. I don't want to know.
Where are you at now, Dave, on the time?
Oh, for fuck's sake. That's fucking too easy, and it's that idiot. Look at his stupid celebration. Fuck's sake, he always scores.
Oh, fuck me.
Always scores. How is he
this fucking Matrix shit?
Who's getting up above there? 2 players he's got up above. Jesus Christ.
It was actually Kane marking him.
2 players he got up above there. That is ridiculous. That is shocking.
Shocking.
Oh, my God. No creativity, lack of urgency, everything. It's always a London derby. Always a London derby. Oh, my God, he's got up above 2 players.
But Mikel Antonio again as well.
Yeah, and Kane was marking him. Kane didn't even try to put out a leg or anything.
He didn't even jump. He just kind of held on to him and let him get his foot out. That's shocking. Why is Harry Kane not sticking out a leg? Why is he not sticking out a fucking leg? Why do we keep conceding from set pieces? Why? I sat here all morning talking about set pieces. All morning.
So did I.
It's absolutely ridiculous.
All morning we sat here speaking about set pieces. They can't even defend one. Same old shit.
If he stuck out a leg or something like that, and try.
Look at the fucking stupid bubbles and shit.
I just want to see a bit of urgency now. Like, I actually want to, but it's too late. It's too late. It should have been there from the off, but Jesus Christ. I had a feeling one goal would decide it today, and it seems it's going to be the case.
And he should have made it. He should have made a substitution before that anyway.
It just isn't good enough, is it?
No,
to be honest.
It's not.
I'm not even going to sit here and go on some tirade because I just don't think it's worth it. This kind of shit happens all the fucking time to us, every single fucking week in, week out. Some sort of shit assery always fucks us over.
Yeah, but who do you blame? You have to blame both parties, don't you?
It's the players on the pitch, and it's partly Nuno's fault as well.
Yeah,
like if we don't get results before Christmas, Nuno's gone.
Yeah, but who do you put in charge though?
Exactly, this is the thing.
Who do you? I mean, you can go to the Brighton.
We should have asked ourselves this question when we sacked Jose. Who else was there?
We sacked Jose, I think, over the ESL. I think that had some. It wasn't nothing to do with anything else. I think there was a rumor going around he refused to take the players out that morning to train because of the ESL, and I think that's got some why he was sacked. I mean, we're going back to the Martin Yole, Christian sort of Martin Yole Ramos era here. How bad we're playing.
Kick. Yeah, there we go. Look how much it means to them, though.
Yeah. And they should
they're winning their cup final.
Yeah, but it should mean the same to us. It's a London derby.
William Kelly with the super chat says, well, that was always going to happen. Watch, no substitutions.
75 minutes in, we need a fresh pair of legs.
Yeah, but who do you put on? I mean...
That's also.
Yeah. I personally, I would put Gill on. Put Gill in the centre and let him run at them. Because every time he's on, he does run at defenders. He tries.
I don't know, William. What do we have to do to get a substitution, lad? You have to spot that things aren't getting any better. You have to make the substitution. You got to put a bit of blame on Nuno for that. And Mbele's been shit this half. He's been quiet. He's been you have to make the substitution. You have to make the substitution, especially when he's your creative player. It's been pathetic. All game, it's been absolutely pathetic. Slow, lethargic. You'd swear we fucking ran our hearts out Thursday night.
What is that, Royale, man? Play the ball first fucking time. Stop getting fucking greedy with it.
It's just ridiculous. I mean, I
still don't understand why it was Kane marking Antonio.
Really
don't. If you're going to get anyone to mark him, you get Romero to mark him. He's been in Romero's pocket all fucking game.
Yeah. Well, if not Romero, Holberg or Skip, somebody that's in there. I mean, as you say, Josh, there's no point shouting and ranting about it because it's been the same most of the season.
It's the same consecutive bullshit. Some shit ass that always fucks us up. We'll be lucky to get top 6 this season if this carries on. Conference League again next season, isn't it?
I'm just fed up with it. I've had enough of it. Something has to give at Tottenham Hotspur. There's no way you have a full week off and you can be that shit with a full week off, that tired, everything else. There's no way. I'm sorry. I'm fed up with it.
Sorry, David, I didn't mean to interrupt you. You would have thought the players would have given more because of what happened on Thursday. You would have thought they would have gone out and said, right, we need to give something back to the fans here.
Yeah, you would have thought that. You would have thought that, but they haven't. You know?
No.
They couldn't give a crap. Could not give a crap about us. Could not give one flying shit. They should have been raring and pumped for this. They should have gone at West Ham, from the off. No, all we want to do is just stand there slow, play the West Ham way. West Ham are tired grand. We can just stand around and pass it around. It's not good enough.
He's making a substitution now. He's bringing on Les Elso now.
Well, I mean, he better do something. He owes us after Thursday night.
And West Ham are making a change as well.
Probably bringing on Lanzini or something.
I think it's number 10 for West Ham. I can't see who it is.
Fornals, is it?
Yeah, I think it might be.
Oh, this is ridiculous. William Kelly says, I'm losing an awful lot of faith in this club, to be honest with you. William, they're driving the fans away in their droves at the minute. That's exactly what they're doing, man. Fans are being driven away from supporting this club in their droves because of how bad it's getting, and it's sad to see. It's sad to see because this club has some of the most loyal followers out there, some of the most loyal people in the world.
Most hated club in London. There's no if buts or maybes about that. Everyone hates us. Everyone hates us.
But like in terms of the fans, though, lads, like the thing is, we have some of the most loyal, some of the best people on planet Earth support Tottenham Hotspur.
Yeah, we do.
This is the crap they give us,
Well, I'm going to be going on some massive tirade on We Are Tottenham TV after this. Don't you worry about that.
It's just not good enough.
I mean, over the years, we've always had cycles where we've been not good enough or where we've been good. I mean, this cycle's been going for 20 years where we've not been. And to be fair, I think with Poch, I think we locked our way into that. I think we had 2 or 3 seasons where where it went our way, and that's it.
Yeah.
The warning signs were there long before that this was going to happen, and nobody took any notice.
Oh, this is awful.
It's all about, as I've heard, leave your land and the new stadium and the new this and the new that. If this doesn't get the fans out protesting next Saturday, nothing will.
It won't.
There's fans that protest every week, but there's just not enough people behind it. People claim that they're behind the whole eating out movement, but they just don't do it. About 20 people turn up. Brian Daigle turns up. He lives over in Canada, but when he's over here, he'll turn up to these protests, and about 20 other people to join him. He gets about 150, 200 messages saying that they're behind him. Well, come and join the protest then. Not a single one of them does.
It seems to be like the fan base seems to be the loyal ones that will protest, the middle of the road fans, which they say, "Oh, we're for it, but we won't show our face." And
we do have to remember, though, there is a lot of fans like me and you, Dermot, who genuinely we can't get there.
Yeah. But no, I know that. But I mean, there's a lot of people. You see a lot of streams where for the protests and all this, but they won't publicly back them, where the likes of you and other people will. And there's fans that don't care, just go for the day out. It's not going to bother them who's in charge and who's not in charge.
Yeah.
Until we're all together, one united front, then something will happen.
I'm pretty sure. Haven't the Tottenham supporters club got a right to put a vote of no confidence against the board?
Yeah, they have. But they
Why
won't
don't they do it? Why don't they do it?
They won't. They won't. Look, I'm going to be emailing some of the Supporters Trust people this week and see if I can get them on the channel and just have a conversation with them and stuff like that. But
I'd be interested to get involved in that as well, to be fair.
Same here.
We'll take a couple. We have a couple of super chats here, guys, to get through. Oh, well done, Larice. Well done. And why is everyone standing there watching them get to the rebound? Good defending. Jesus Christ. Paul Markey says Kane has been poisonous throughout, paying the price for not having a decent backup striker. Which one of you lads want to take this one from Paul Markey?
Sorry, Josh, you go ahead. Go on.
You can't blame Kane. You cannot blame Kane. It's the delivery that he's getting, or the lack of. It's the lack of delivery. If you want to be looking at people to blame, you want to blame the likes. You want to blame the likes of Ndombele. You want to blame the likes of Mora. You want to blame the likes of not Dele Alli, Eric Dyer, and people in the defence that are not playing the ball up. Reggie hasn't been great today. Nor Royale hasn't even turned up today.
Yeah.
If you want to pin the blame on people, pin the blame on them, because it's their delivery that gets Kane in. But Kane hasn't had that opportunity because there's been no delivery. Stop blaming Kane. Stop blaming Kane. It's not his fault.
I agree with that.
Well, there you are, Paul Markey. I'm sure Paul Markey disagrees, though.
Just quickly, Dave, 2 substitution. Lascelles on for Nobelli and Gill on for Reguilon.
And that's 83 minutes into the game. Thank you, Nuno. Too late. Should have been done when we went 1 down.
Yeah.
Should have been done when we went 1 down. I have to pick fault with that. That's not good enough.
No.
But big up Paul Markey. I really appreciate the support. But look, let me know what you think on the lads' comments. Kuva99 says, I utterly refuse to give Nuno any slack. His substitutions throughout the whole season have been shocking. Everything 30 minutes too late, if at all. Dermot, what would you say to Kuva?
I agree with that. I mean, we're just seeing an example of that now. 30 minutes too late. Absolutely. Yeah. He seems to be behind the game. He doesn't seem to be with the game, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
He seems to be hoping things will pick up. Hoping.
Yeah.
I mean, you look at the best managers in the world, they see something going wrong in front of when it goes wrong. Right, we're bringing him on for him on for him.
The biggest fucking mistake we made was sacking Poch. The biggest mistake we made was sacking Poch.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But we done it with him and we done it with Jose because it was the cheapest option, Josh.
Exactly.
Rather than rotate the squad, it was the cheapest option. You know?
Fucking shit.
Look, I do think they've learned their lessons because they have got players out and bought new ones in, but it's lessons learned too late, you know. As someone in a position that Levy and Enoch and all are in, they should have foreseen something like this coming, especially with the squad available at the time.
Well, Lanzini's on. Look, I'm waiting for some more shit-asery now as well.
It's just... But, you know, if you, like, for Kuva99, if you sack Nuno, who do you bring in?
Exactly. There's no one on the market that we'll throw the book at. We had the chance to sign Conte, who is undeniably one of the greatest managers that ever graced this planet.
But Josh, because Conte wouldn't come because he wasn't assured the money. He wasn't assured the money.
This is it. I was going to get to this. Like, the reason we don't have a world-class manager is because Levy and Enoch will not put the money for it, won't pay out for it. It's
at the point, right, where, look, you look at the manager who went after the summer, Ten Hag. Now, he's not going to leave Ajax and come to Tottenham Hotspur, knowing that there's players in the dressing room that are going to throw him under the bus. Now, what power would he have if the players already got Pochettino and Jose Mourinho sacked, 2 of the greatest managers of the game, and Pochettino, one of Spurs' greatest ever managers? If the players had more power and were able to get him sacked, why would Ten Hag come to Tottenham and risk his growing reputation?
Exactly.
Especially when he knows he can throw out a team of Ajax youngsters in games that don't really matter, or games that they should be winning, and they'll go out and do the job. But when he does it at Tottenham, he has to use his first 11 week in, week out. Conte, He would have come to Tottenham, but he wanted money there to spend to be able to turn around the squad. And why did he want to turn around the squad? Because he knows it's not good enough, and because he knows there's bag eggs in the dressing room that have to go. It's that simple. We looked at Fonseca. Look, I wasn't sold on the guy, to be honest with you. Look, if he was going to come in, I was going to give him a bit of backing and a bit of support. I think you have to do that with any manager that comes in the door. But, like, you see some of the guys we were linked with, and, like, it all comes down to the squad at the end of the day, and you can't deny that. Why would a manager come in here and risk their reputation knowing that they'll end up getting sacked within a couple of months or a year's time or 2 years down the line, and then you still have players at the club that shouldn't be here? You know, look, at the end of the day, I do think Nuno probably this squad should have been pumped up, firing, coming out here today. I don't understand that. I do have to ask questions on that. The substitutions, I do have to ask questions on that. It seemed like after the Newcastle game, we had something positive to look forward to. Push some momentum, really push on. But again, we've just been let down by Tottenham Hotspur yet again.
I think what needs to happen. I think what needs to happen, right? I've just had a brainstorm of an idea. The Tottenham Supporters Trust should set up a time and place, right, to get, say, 10 to 20 loyal season ticket holders. Get the players to sit down in the room and let the fucking ticket holders go at them. Tell them what they really fucking think.
That's a great idea.
Tell them what they really think. Show the players what this club means to us. We're not in it for the paycheck like they are. We're here because we fucking love Tottenham.
Yeah.
Can I just make a stat here? Right, the second half. This just sums us up. West Ham 5 shots on goal, 2 on target, 14 touches in the opposition box. Us, no shots, no target, 6 touches in the opposition box.
It's been crap. It's been crap from
that
one
sums us up.
I think Romero and Dyer probably have been our only saving grace. I think everybody else has been absolutely crap. Absolutely crap. William Kelly says, subs are too late. I couldn't agree more with him. Way too late in this game. Way too late. It should have been done before we went 1-0 down. And even as soon as we went 1-0 down, he should have made changes. It's that simple. It was clear to see Ndombele. He was having a crap game. He was fading. Get him out of there. Get someone else on. Come up with something new, something fresh. You know, it's just not good enough. It's way too late. It's way too late in the game. I'm not happy with that, I have to say. You do have to question the lateness of the substitutions. Paul Markey says he's been as slow as a donkey all day, but Paul Markey, the whole team has been as slow as a donkey. Son has been slow. Lucas has been slow. Ndombele, Højbjerg.
Look what Antonio's doing.
Reguilon,
look at him.
Slow. You know, Emerson has been slow. It's not just one player. It's been nearly the whole team, and there's no excuses for it because they've had a whole week off. No excuses for it whatsoever. Light work with the super chat. He says Premier League, Champions League dreams are over. Look, I didn't believe we could win the league this year anyway. That's for sure.
They were never there to begin with.
Like, you know, they get a win. We all get pumped up. You know, we can all see a way forward, and then they just let you down. And I'm not being funny, right? Players can come out and cry about confidence and wanting support and everything else. But, like, what world did they live in? You only get praise when you're doing things right and doing things well. You know, That's the world you live in. Let's get a bit of reality here at this football club. I'm not going to start praising you and giving you all the praise and everything to try and get you to come into confidence and play. I'm not going to do it. You get praise when praise is due. At the end of the day, look, a lot of these players, as much as we can question Nuno today, 100%, but a lot of these players need to take a long, hard look at themselves in the mirror. And I'm talking about the players that have been here for years. I'm talking about Kane. I'm talking about Son today. I'm talking about Lucas. I'm talking about Hugo Lloris. Set the standard. Get everybody pumped up in the squad. You're supposed to be the senior members of the squad. You're not even bollocking players that are taking 2-3 touches and doing everything slow on the ball.
Bergwijn's coming
a lot of people at this need to be really, really need to take account for their actions. But it's not going to happen. You know, you're going to get another interview where the crowd will be blamed, the pitch will be blamed, the referee will be blamed. You know, when things aren't going against you, that's when you need to show something. That's when you need to show some desire. You know, how can you give us something to get behind and then come and do this crap? And then he brings on Bergwijn with what? 2 minutes to go? A minute to go? Seconds to go? What's he doing? Wasting down the clock for Tottenham Hotspur? Absolutely ridiculous substitution.
How long before Levy pulls the trigger?
He's 1-0 down. He's making a substitution, run down the clock. That's just brain dead.
It is. I mean, how long before Levy pulls the trigger now on him?
Well, I think the pressure's going to mount up seriously on him now. I really do. Look, do I think it's right? Ultimately, no, because they are the ultimate ones to blame. but there's something not right here. This is West Ham. They've had a week off, and we've just been slow. Everybody's been off the pace. You know,
there's one word here. There's no accountability. Nobody would take responsibility for anything. The players, the manager, the board, nobody. Nobody
well, the managers come out in the press and take all the responsibility, but it's becoming an all too familiar team at Tottenham Hotspur, though.
Yeah, it is.
Let's take some of the Harris Army's comments.
Yeah.
Stephen Batt says, this team can go F itself. I have had enough of watching shit. No more. They can F off. Look, I don't blame you. I do not blame you. Look, unfortunately, I'm going to be sucking into it every game I'm going to be here. But no, I do not blame you. It's a big letdown, Steve. It is a big letdown. Philip Brady says it's becoming clear that Nuno is not good enough to manage Spurs. I hate saying that, but today has confirmed it. Philip, if you want to come on and give your reaction, my man, just send me a WhatsApp message and I will send you on the link, brother. Big yourself up, Philip. Yeah, I'm starting to go with that as well. Look, as much as we can't blame the players today, we do have to look a bit at the manager today as well. Chris Benoit says Nuno, Levy and Delhi should all F off. DMT says all the bad choices and chances. Andrew Bailey says, what's the point in bringing on Stevie B now? Yet stupid decision. We've gone from 4 to 6. Couldn't agree more. John Fitzpatrick, Levy will keep the clown, probably. Daryl Denton says, going to say it now, hashtag Nuno out, see nothing here. Good for us, yeah. Chase Mullins with the super chat. I love Kane, but today it's been lackluster, poor passing, and just looks like he doesn't really care much. Yeah,
this is what I mean about West Ham fans.
This is the thing, Chase. Look, it's not just been Harry Kane. Stop lying to yourself. It's been the whole squad. Bar Romero and Dyer, even at times on the ball, they've been lackluster, but defensively they've been good. But it's the whole team. It's been the whole team. You know, we can't just single out one player today. It's the whole team today. It's slow, lethargic, tired. It's game over. West Ham have beaten Tottenham Hotspur 1-0 here at the London Stadium. It's absolutely shocking. It's not good enough. But Chase, I maintain it, and I'm going to keep saying it. It's the whole team. We can pick one player out if we want, but we need to stop lying to ourselves. The whole team let us down here today. It was slow. There was no reason for it whatsoever, my man. No reason whatsoever, Chase. But look, I do get what you're saying. Yeah, he was, but it's the whole team, my man. It's the whole team, Chase. But big yourself up, brother. Really appreciate the support. Daryl Denton says Big Sam has more ideas than Nuno. Yeah, it seems like that, lad.
Steve Bruce has got more ideas than Nuno.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see what people are saying. Benedict is saying so slow. Ganache is saying I want to call out Emerson. He sucks with the ball. Steve D says, well, it's not new. We are Tottenham.
Yep.
IL says Kane shocking today. Yeah,
again, can't blame Kane.
Vandal, cheers, chaps. What a shit result. Cheers, chatters. Yeah, it's shocking. It's shocking. Gavin, it's crying time nearly, I think, my man, to be honest with you. It's kind of like, where's this, like, what have we become, man? You know, what have we become? It hurts. It hurts, you know. It hurts.
It does hurt. I mean,
it's not trying. I don't care. No one can tell me we tried there today. West Ham were tired. They were there for the taking. West Ham weren't great. They just wanted it more than us. We were not trying. That's unacceptable. That's another derby. That's 4 London derbies this year. That's Chelsea. That's Arsenal.
Palace.
That's Palace.
Palace.
And that's West Ham. We can't even restore pride in our own city, let alone around the rest of the Premier League. It hurts. This one hurts. It's been boring. It's been crap. It's been slow. It's been horrible to watch. Substitutions were shocking. Way too late. It's just been absolutely crap from the off. It's been absolutely crap. William Kelly says, I'm done until Enoch and Levy are gone. I'm not following this club no more. Look, William, I get the hurt. Look, I don't blame anybody. Look, at the end of the day, the players, the board, they're just driving people away from this club. They are driving fans away from this club in their droves. Would you believe the amount of people that tell me they just can't do it anymore? It's bad for their mental health. It's depressing. You know? It's
the worst I've seen in over 40 years of following Tottenham. And that's saying something.
it's just really sad to see. I just don't know what we've become anymore. I just not know what we've become anymore.
The last 10 years, we've been a club that's genuinely contended for top 4 Champions League. We every week, and it seems like we're falling back to like the days of when glory wasn't really a thing at Tottenham. We can't even, I can't even sing glory Tottenham Hotspur. It's just Tottenham Hotspur for me now. It genuinely is. Our club's been run to the ground. Our club has been run to the ground.
It goes down to no investment, and that's where it boils down to.
100%. 100%.
That's what it boils down. You can blame the players, you can blame the manager, you have to blame the board, and no investment.
Exactly, and it's week in, week out. It's the same shit week in, week out.
I mean, we had that spell with Harry Redknapp where we qualified for the Champions League and Europa League quite consistently. And then we had Poch, where we nearly won the league 1 year. We're into finals, semi-finals. And then we should have kicked on again. But we didn't. And look where we are now.
We didn't even create a shot in the second half. We didn't even have a shot.
We're fucking shit. We're fucking shit.
Absolutely shocking. In my lifetime, look, this is the lowest I've been as a Spurs fan. I'll be honest with you. This is the Fort London derby.
And do you know the thing that's really shocking? Do you know the thing that's really shocking? Right? We ain't shocked by results like this anymore. That's how shocking it is. It's shocking to not be shocked at results like this.
And I think out of them 4 London derbies, we've only scored 2 goals. Or 1 goal, I think, out of them 4 London derbies.
And how many have we conceded? Probably like 10. You know?
Yeah.
Again, look, this is the thing is, we done the pre-match warm-up today. You know, a bit of a build-up, all hyped up, good. But we spoke about coming out from the off, being up for the game, being ready for the game, keeping possession, creating chances. We spoke about set pieces, how important it is to defend them today. Now, they've had a week off. Now, surely between how many people are there to get this team organised for today, that like they've had more than enough time to prepare them, get them pumped up and get them ready for action. We were walking around most of today. We were literally walking around. Now, a lot of people said last year that was because of Jose didn't work on fitness. Now, 100% true, he didn't. But Nuno's supposed to have one of the best fitness guys in the world here. Do you see any difference from last season to this season, walking around slow ball?
No.
We're walking around. This is fucking West Ham. This is West Ham who embarrassed us twice last season. And we're walking around. We're walking. Players are passing the ball 2 or 3 times between them. Won't look up. Won't look to go forward. Funny enough, the one time we did look, or the 2 times we did look to play forward in the second half, was the one quick 1-2 with Ndombele through the middle, nearly created the chance off. And the second one where Romero broke out with the ball and ran at them. We were calling for it all game. Get at them, run at them. You know, our players are just lazy. Just want to stand around. They want to have coffee and chat with each other. I'm fed up with it. I'm pissed off, man. Dark Sun says, in my opinion, Son did all he can. Kane, Tanguy, and Lucas all lazy. Oh, everyone's lazy today. Absolutely everybody was lazy today.
Everyone can be tied with the same brush today.
Everybody.
I don't know. I think Romero played out of his skin today, to be fair.
Yeah, Romero and Dyer played well defensively in that. But again, on the ball, Romero broke out. But how many times do we see him and Dyer just passing it between them? But again, that comes down to no movement off the ball. No one in front of them dropping into space looking to receive the ball. We played like a big bunch of scared babies.
Nobody wants the ball, David. Nobody wants to take responsibility. That's what it is, responsibility. But
there's none. When you hear Davies coming out the way he did, you just know there's no accountability whatsoever. I just have to fly through these super chats, guys. They're building up here. Paul Markey says, bottom line is the team and manager. Yeah, it's both. It's both, my man. I couldn't agree more with you. Paul Markey, we finally agree on something, lad. Yeah. It's both. It's both. Look, I didn't want to do it this early. I still believe you can't blame Thursday night on Nuno. I still stand by that. I have big questions. I do have big questions. Is he the right guy going forward? I don't know, you know.
Is he in a job by Christmas? That's the biggest question.
I doubt it.
I think right now.
If we lose against Burnley and we lose against Man United, I think he'll be out then next week.
Yeah. Dara says, we have become a team of excuses and false hopes. Dara, I couldn't agree more. You're absolutely spot on. A team full of excuses.
There's no accountability.
What these players need to wake up and realise is they're pushing fans away from the club. They're embarrassing the fans that have stood by this club no matter what. Embarrassing the fans that can't help but tune in. They're depressing the fans that have nothing else but Tottenham Hotspur in their life. They need to wake up. You know, they want to go on about being role models and everything. Well, start acting fucking like it. I'm fed up with it. And people can say it's confidence, it's this, it's that. At the end of the day, no matter what's going on at the club, these professional footballers have to take account for their own career. If things aren't going well at a club, you play to your best until you can get out of there. And the only way you are going to get out of there is playing to your best. I'm sick of people making excuses for everybody at this club. Everyone. I'm fed up with it. You're not seeing any of them press. You're seeing them just drop deep in their own half. Even you're watching them let West Ham pass it around. 5-6 players in their half. Son, Kane, Lucas, Bergwijn, Højbjerg. Not one of them went to press a pass. Not one. They're all standing there like fucking statues. Jesus Christ, a statue would be cheaper. It would be. I agree, Dara. Big yourself up, my man. Really appreciate the support. Jerome, I have had enough, David. What was his performance? Lazy and no desire at all. Absolute disgrace. Yeah, Dermot, Jerome, the performance was shocking. It's absolutely shocking, my man. I don't blame you for having enough. Look, what else these players need to realise? Fans are all over the world. It's okay for me, Dermot, and Josh, and the guys in the UK and Ireland. We can watch the games at a reasonable time. There's fans. I've seen William Kelly, Jerome, people like that. They're up at 3:30 a.m. in the morning in the chat here, watching the games with us, going for an hour's sleep and then getting up and going into full day's work. There's people that watch the game at 2:45 in the morning. There's people that get up at 5-6 o'clock around the world in the morning to be able to watch these games. And that is the crap they're treated to.
All I'm going to say is,
which the money that they've gone out all week to earn, it's been hard labor, and then they're also getting up after that game, going out and earning more just to pay to be able to watch these games, and that's the crap they're treated to. Jerome, I do not blame you for having enough. I do not blame you, my man. I really don't. It's absolutely shocking.
All I'm going to say is I should have stayed in bed.
You should have. You know, flu. Man's dying there with a bit of man flu. And this is the crap. Shane O'Neill says, I've had enough. Might get a few wins, but this squad is average as you can get. No urgency and 1-0 down and passing the ball around the back. Dermot, Josh, what's your thoughts on Shane O'Neill's super chat?
I agree.
What do you want me to say? What do you want me to say?
Like, you know, but what do you think on the back, especially when you're 1-0 down? No worries.
We shouldn't be doing it. I kept saying it. They just needed to be a little bit more matter of urgency. We needed to play the ball out a little bit more. When you got the likes of Moon Boots taking about 1,001 touches before he finally does something with it, and even then, it's a short pass. We need long passing across the floor. We need to get these players into space. We need to find the space and drop in, but we don't because it's the style of football we're playing at the minute is fucking dreadful. It's dreadful. We aren't good enough. We aren't good enough. And questions seriously need to be asked. There needs to be a serious overhaul in January, I think. Massively.
An inquest. There needs to be an inquest at Tottenham.
Yeah.
There needs to be an inquest at Tottenham. They really need to look at Enoch and them and their morals. Because the thing I hate about football nowadays, and I've said it time and time again, it's not about football no more. It's about business. And all Levy seems to want to do is sell players for fucking profit and then bring players in on the cheap. No, what you need to do is you need to start investing in world-class players. Yeah. And today's market is not going to come cheap. You need to fucking invest. If not, fuck off out of my club.
You look at the greatest teams over the years, your Liverpools, your Manchester Uniteds, they're all invested. They all put money back into the team. The Liverpool of the 70s and 80s, Man Uniteds of the 90s and the early 2000s, they all put money back into the team, bought decent players for the positions. They didn't. If the club went into debt, they went into debt. They did it for the football club. We're not doing that for the football club. We're doing it for the business. Yeah. And our football team is suffering. Yeah, and exactly. It will continue to suffer unless Enoch and Levy go, or there's somebody is brought in and says, right, I'm prepared to pay Levy and Enoch so many billions of whatever it is to buy the club, to put the investment in the team. We're going to be in this cycle for the next.
They're not going to sell. That's the team. They're not going to sell. Once they've built the stadium and everything else, they're not going to sell. They are creating generational wealth for their families off of this club. They will not sell. And the thing is, who's going to come in with 3.5 billion when you can go and buy a Burnley or a club like that and do them up? Why would you pay look, maybe there is someone out there that will do it, but look, hopefully get Adele, or someone like that. She's a massive Spurs fan. Start GoFundMe with her leading the charge or something like that. But no, look, something has to change. Look, I want the owners out just as much as everybody. If we can't get them out, what do we do then? How do we go about changing this club if we're not going to get them out? Look, we already have a good guy in Paratici. I think he is spending the money in the right places. Look, the only thing I can see right now is maybe a change of manager. I really don't want to say it. I really don't. Believe me, I want to give the guy as much time, as much back. And I do think probably, we should be giving him time. I do believe that. This is just a tough situation to be in. It really is. Light Work says, wasted my £10 on Now TV to watch us lose. And this is what I'm saying, Light Work. You have Lappers here in the comment. He lives in the southwest. He paid £75 for a ticket for the Liverpool game, plus £110 for travel expenses. For what? They're just wasting our money. The money that we pump into the club, that it all goes back to the club, whether the TVs, the jerseys, money you spend on tickets and everything else, it all goes back into the club. And we're just suckers, man. Look, the board know we're going to pay for it. And look, I'm probably one of the biggest ones. I'm going to pay to watch the games. It's that simple. I will not miss a Spurs game. And I'm probably one of the biggest ones, but I don't know. Something has to change. We need an inquest or something at this club. But, I feel sorry for you, my man. I really do feel sorry for you. It's not right. It's not right. People, they should start handing refunds out at this point. They really should.
Yeah.
Guys, I feel sorry. The people I feel sorry for. Go on.
Sorry?
The people I feel sorry for, the people that pay the money to go to the games week in, week out for that piss poor performance.
Yeah. Couldn't agree more. Guys,
season tickets aren't cheap.
No, it's not. It's not. It's most expensive in the league, man. Most expensive in the league. Most expensive.
And we're playing like Norwich.
It
says it all.
Yeah.
It's absolutely ridiculous. I may start flying through more of these. Dark Sun G says, will we get our revenge on our rivals next year? I have faith that we will beat Arsenal, West Ham, Palace, and hopefully Chelsea. Yeah, look, Dark Sun G, my man, I really hope so. I want nothing better to start beating these clubs. Look, today is just disappointing, man. I was expecting it to happen today. We didn't even turn up, man. They didn't even get out of bed. They didn't get off the bus. They left their legs on the bus. It's just, it's shocking. It's shocking, Dark Sun G. It's absolutely shocking. It's right now. It is hard to be a Spurs fan. It's just hard, man. It's just hard. But big up, Dark Sun G. Really appreciate the support. Dusty Tones, guys, quickly, everybody. Make sure you smash the like on the stream. Make sure you do smash or subscribe on the channel if you're new. And guys, the chat is absolutely hopping here. Feel free to get your super chat in. It does skip you to the top of the queue, and we will get to them. Look, I'm going to try my best to keep getting up comments, but it's really hard right now. Dusty Tone says, sense of entertainment and entitlement from the players is unbelievable at this stage. If to lose all games, just show some heart is all we want. Look, and that's the thing, Dusty Tones. I can accept being crap or losing games as long as we're trying. As long as there's heart, there's passion, they're running around, there's a bit of desire, a bit of pride in what they're doing, or at least they're trying. They're not trying, man. No one can tell me anybody out there tried today. No one can tell me any of them tried their hand.
Romero did.
No one can tell me they're walking off the pitch bollocks, that they gave it their all, they left their all out there. I'm pretty sure if I was Nuno, I'd be asking them players now, are you happy that you left everything out there? No, but then don't come in feeling like that again. Not one of them tried out there today. Absolutely shocking. All we want is to see our team try. The thing is, we know we've got some good players. Just fucking do better, man. Live up to your reputation. Live up to your hype. Live up to the backing the fans give you. It's absolutely shocking from top to bottom, Dusty Tones. Big up, my man. I really appreciate the support, brother. I fully agree with you there. Kuva99 says, I take Eddie Howe right now. At least he knows how to get a team playing football by getting the ball on the deck and passing it around with purpose. Do you know what, man? Do you know why I don't want Eddie Howe? Just let me say this. It's because I said once we sacked Jose Mourinho, we would end up with someone like Eddie Howe. I said that months before we sacked Jose. I was saying it for months. If that happens, it's shocking. It's shocking because I should not be able to predict the downfall of Tottenham before Daniel Levy can see it or before Enoch can see it. I shouldn't. It's that simple. Look, I get what you're saying. Yeah, maybe. But like, what's the situation? Why has no other club took him? That's what I'd be wondering. That's what I'd be asking. But look, I do think maybe with something that's I think it has to change. I agree with you, Kuva. I do think it has to change, my man. Chase Mullen says we can't keep changing managers. Players aren't helping Nuno at all. Yes, his tactics are questionable, but no manager will look good if the players are shit and don't care. That's our problem. Josh, what do you want to say to Chase?
It's the manager's job. It's the manager's job to get the tactics in order to go into the game. Right, the tactics today were not good enough. 100. Look, there's no if buts or maybes. The tactics weren't good enough. But at the same time, as much as I want to blame Nuno, half the responsibility lies with the team on the pitch. If you're going to sack Nuno, get him to take some players out. I want to see some players leave with him. That's the only way we're going to get over this. That's all I can say. We can't.
Big up, Chase, my man. I really.
I'm actually speechless. Like there's West Ham fans in the comments as well. Like,
let them have their day.
Yeah,
they deserve it. Their team play for
it. They do deserve it. But like, it's. I don't know. Realistically, we aren't good enough. We really aren't good enough.
Gary Paul Speed's comment is spot on here. We're clueless. You know what's the point of leaving the team at home at midweek? No shots on target, second half as well. Big up, Gary Paul Speed. Dark Sun G says Brentford Leicester in December is 4:45 a.m. for me. Stay in bed. What is the point? What is the point right now until you know that this Spurs team can put in a good performance? Look, unless you're like me, that's just going to be sucking into it every single week. You know,
this is it. But it's going to get to a point where it's going to start affecting your mental health. Like really, like seriously, like that ain't a joke. That's serious.
Gosh, it's already got to that point. Would you know how many people I have saying it to me? It's already got to that point, lad.
But I watch football. Do you know what? I switched. I put Tottenham on, just hoping that they can cheer me up.
Yeah.
But I feel like absolute fucking shit today, and I really needed something just to perk me up a little bit, give me something to fucking gloat about, and then we go and play like that.
But look, Dermot, you're a bit older, man. You're a bit older. Yeah. You've seen Tottenham lift trophies. My old lad has seen Tottenham lift trophies. I know my old lad is fed up with just hoping. Are you not? Are you fed up with just having hope now and that's it?
I'm fed up to the back teeth of hoping. I'm fed up. I mean, there's times when Spurs are on. I think, do I really want to watch it or not? But I do because I'm a sucker, because they're my club and I will support them.
Yeah.
But I'm fed up to the back teeth. We nearly went bust in the late 80s, and we had a better side then. Yep. In the 80s. We've had 13 permanent managers, I think, since Enoch and Levy took over, and 3 managers that were put in while they were getting the managers.
Yep. 13.
I mean, we had David Pleat twice for the whole season, I think, while we were trying to get a manager.
Yeah.
And not one of them were, apart from Harry Redknapp and Poch, I can't name any other manager in that period since Levy took over that's been a decent manager for us.
I don't know. I think Martin Yole made an impact.
Yeah. Apart from them 3, can you name me any other manager that I know? Ramos won us our last trophy when we beat Chelsea in 2008.
He was crap.
Yeah, he was crap.
Ramos.
You know, Levy's choice of managers has to be asked as well. He gets cheap managers in for cheap money.
And even with Pochettino, we were looking at worked out, you know. He wasn't the world-class coach when we brought him in, you know.
I don't know what, we were damn well lucky.
Yeah,
that was luck. And that wasn't great forethought. That was just pure luck.
Yeah.
And then we had 2 or 3 seasons of brilliant football, of attacking football.
That's because we played into his hands. The team played into his hands. He had the youth. Pochettino is known for using youth.
Yeah,
and young players. He develops young players really well. He did it at Southampton, and it just worked for him at Tottenham because all we wanted to do was use young players.
Yeah,
that's why it worked so well.
But I tell you one thing: everyone's saying, "Oh, we'll sack Nuno to get Poch back." Poch won't come back.
No, he won't. Look at him in the first 6 months of him being at PSG. He won the League 1, and he won one of the French equivalent of the FA Cup.
Yeah.
Why would he come back to Tottenham?
He's not.
No.
He's sitting there now, and he's fucking Isles doing that to us. Like,
just keep playing through these super chats before we lose them, lads. Tim Man 007 says Nuno has to go after this. 4 London derbies, 4 defeats. How and why did we not buy a creative player over the summer? Number one priority, in my opinion.
We did.
Yeah, look, I agree with you when you lay it out like that. 4 London derbies, 4 defeats inside 9 games. Yeah, I agree with you. Look, maybe he's not the man. He's just not the man to take this team forward. Do I blame him? No, I don't. I really don't. Look, it's the same problems we keep seeing again, but we do have a bit of a different squad this year in terms of players out, bringing some new players in. Look, maybe another manager can get better out of them, but I do blame a lot of the players that ultimately, look, I even put it on Lucas, Kane, Lloris, Dyer, Son today, all players that have been here for a long time too. I'll put it on all them too today, as well as Winks, a Dyer, a Deli, and all them players from Thursday night. It's rotten to the core, this club, man. It's rotten. And look, I agree with you, Tim, man. We need that creative player big time. Someone like a Christian Eriksen. We really do. It's plain to see. He was a major part of Pochettino's team. You can see it now. Dele Alli has come off form since Eriksen went off form. And we're just not creating as many chances, my man. Big up Tim Man 007. Hope you're all right after that result, brother. Dark Sun G says, I hope we play differently for those games or I'll cry. Honestly, I wouldn't put your hope on it, Dark Sun G. I wouldn't. I really wouldn't, my man. Look, I think a lot of Spurs fans are at the point of crying. If some haven't already cried already, to be honest with you, Dark Sun G. Kev Williams says, boring, no creativity, mentality is poor. It's absolutely crap, Kev. Absolutely crap. Boring, no passion, no desire, no care for what they're doing, nothing. Absolutely nothing, my man. It's absolutely shocking. It is woeful. It is pure and utter crap, my man. I couldn't agree more. Where do we go from here? And Josh, we'll start with you. I'm just going to get some of the super chats. I have lost them in the chat because it only lets you go so far, but I'm going to go back and get them and I'm going to read them out. But big up, Kev Williams. Really appreciate support. And Darius says, don't expect any change soon. Skip had a top game. Yeah, Skip had a good game, to be fair, actually. Let's give Skip.
So did Romero. Did Romero as well.
Yeah, and Romero. But the rest of them were absolutely crap. And Dara, I'm not expecting any change soon, my man. I'm really not. But
in terms of where we go from here.
And apparently, What's the Story put in a good comment. So What's the Story? Put in that comment again, and I'll get to it. But look, Dermot or Josh, where do we go from now? Where do we go?
Honest opinion, honest answer. I have absolutely no fucking idea. Absolutely no idea at all. It's easy to say sack Nuno, but then who'd you get in? Who'd you get in?
Yeah.
Who is going to be that manager that leaves their mark on Tottenham? There isn't one at the moment. And the managers that are available, the likes of Conte, like we ain't going to pay the money he wants. We're not going to give him the salary, the transfer budget that he wants. Not a chance. Not a chance. If we sack Nuno now, the chances are we'll end up with someone like Steve Bruce or Mick McCarthy or Sam Allardyce. Like we're not going to get a top class manager. If we sack Nuno now, we're fucked. We are literally fucked.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. Yeah. Just quickly, just missed a couple of super chats. Gavin N with a euro donation. Gavin, just put into the comments, man, and I'll get it up what you were supposed to say. Same as Steve D, a donation, no chat beside it. Just put it in the chat, my man. I'll get onto it and what you have to say. Joe27 says, Kane ball watching for their goal. Yeah, 100%. That was shocking from Kane for the goal. Absolutely shocking. Couldn't even stick out a leg. That's all Antonio done was stick out a leg.
There were three clear-cut chances we should have scored a goal. Three clear-cut chances we should have scored a goal.
I couldn't agree more, Joe27. I could not agree more, brother. Guys, sorry about this. It's just the chat is hopping, so I have to get them this way because they only stay for so long. So I do apologize, guys. It is my fault. Who has... Philip Brady says the players should be ashamed of themselves, embarrassed to be a Spurs fan for the 4th London derby this year. New manager a priority. Philip, I could not blame you. I could not blame you, my man. I do not blame you. Look, it is an embarrassment today. It was an embarrassment after Arsenal. It was an embarrassment after Palace. How many more embarrassments do we have to keep fronting for these players? Honestly, look, I do think a new manager is a priority now, Philip. I do agree with you. I could not agree more, my man. Thank you so much for the support. William Kelly with the big 10 Australian dollars. Big up, William Kelly. I really appreciate it, my man. He says, there is no way out of this. That's a fact. We are in serious trouble. And if we sack this guy, who would want the job knowing you're never going to be back in the transfer market? No future. Dermot, what would you say to William?
I agree with him. I absolutely agree with him. Oh, what more? That's just sums it up completely. That super chat just sums it up completely.
Yeah.
I mean, as Josh said, if we sack him, who's going to come to us? And it's the three names Josh said. I agree with him. They're the only three managers you can get.
Yeah.
Do you know this? And as Philip said, I am embarrassed. You can't go out and say I'm a Spurs fan because you're embarrassed to say you're a Tottenham fan.
Yeah.
This is just, as I said,
realistically, if we get another manager in, we should be looking at the like. Let's think about it. No one's going to want to come to us.
No.
Right. Realistically, the managers that we're looking at right now are the likes of Sean Dyche from Burnley, because he's a realistic target. Let's be honest, he is a realistic target.
Where we're at right now, it seems to be going that way, lad.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Do you think Nuno never got over his sacking from Wolves? He seems to be in the bit of.
He didn't get sacked. He left. He left off of his own accord.
I don't think so. I think he was made to leave at the end of the day. I don't think so.
Well, no, he was. The comments that were made in the press was that he was leaving Wolves because he wanted to go back to Portugal to be with his family.
Yeah.
That's what he said.
Yeah, but do you think he never got over that though? He seems to be something with Nuno.
We haven't got over the sacking of Poch. We haven't got over the sacking of Poch.
But I'll be honest with you, I think he knows that the trigger can be pulled on him at any time, because we have to remember, we spoke to this guy, went away from him, and came back to him because he was the only one that would take the job. You know, so look, is Nuno putting these on? And probably not, because he knows he probably will be the fall guy again, and that, you know, they're waiting to pull the trigger on him many times because they didn't want him in the first place. You know, they had to go back to him. There's probably all that with it. But big up William Kelly, big up Philip Brady, big up Steve D, and also big up Joe27 and Gavin N. Sorry I couldn't get the comments on. I did miss it. I'm sorry. The chat is flying. David Raybold, I apologise to you too as well with the 10 great British pounds. Big yourself up, my man. Really appreciate it. He says, so Thursday we found out that our B squad wasn't good enough, and today we found out our A squad isn't good enough either. Coupled with a disinterested star man, an absolute melon as a manager. Yeah, look, we all know the lessons we took from the B squad on Thursday night. They have to go. It's that simple. Today we learned that our players are scared when it comes to London derbies. They don't have the desire to fight, the passion, or the mindset to go out and perform, whether it's home or away in a London derby. And look, Kane, look, I find it hard just to put it all on Kane today. I really do. I think there's so many more players that are in that group with Harry Kane today. And I agree. Look, I don't think Nuno is the right man anymore. I really don't, David. I really don't.
Sorry, David. Somebody put the chat in here. In Hopper, Klinsmann for manager.
Oh, that's probably the Owlad, is it? I'd say that's probably the Owlad. The Owlad's been rooting for that a lot. We just keep flying through these super chats, guys. Awesome All says, why do Tottenham think they can win West Ham? That's so funny. All FC have been investing in the past 10 years. Tottenham just did something to Nottingham 4 months ago. Well, of course I'm going to think we can beat West Ham. I go into every game thinking we can beat any team. Look, at the end of the day, we have players to be beating West Ham. We have the players to be beating West Ham.
The potential's there. The potential's there.
To show up. It comes down to mentality. It comes down to probably the manager. It comes down to a lot of things today. Look, I agree with you. The investment over the past 10 years, especially over the Pochettino era, it's cost us dear. It's cost us dear. You know, not investing with the stadium and everything else. It's cost us dear. And now I think we're only starting to see the full effects of how much it's really cost us. But big yourself up, my man. And it's good to see you in the chat, brother. I hope you're keeping well, Osama. Dark Song G says, I would try Scarlett in the Premier League and Kane in Europa Conference League for a change. No, look, I can see what you're saying. Look, I would keep giving Scarlett to go in Europa Conference League. I really would. Just put better midfielders in there. And look, I do think we have to keep playing Kane in the Premier League, unfortunately, Dark Song G. I really do believe that, my man. But big up, really appreciate this.
Wait. John Fitzpatrick.
Reggie's
fault. Go on.
1 second. William Kelly says, the time is now to rally together. It's time, guys, get these owners out now. Only way. Yeah, look, it is time everybody comes together. There has to be a united front on this. Look, there's a lot more. There's a lot more that has to be done with the whole movement to include a lot more people and try and get more people, out there. There has to be a lot more in that regard, William. And look, hopefully everyone can come together now and are really for the one cause and try and get this, try and make something happen, because there has to be numbers behind it. There has to be, William. But big up, brother. Really appreciate the support. Cover99 says, why wouldn't any manager want to come to us? 2 years pay for 3 months' work is a sweet deal for anyone. Yeah, 100%. I agree with that. Look, why wouldn't they? Yeah, exactly. You're 100% right. You're 100% right, Kuva. Oh man, it's a bad day. It is a bad day at the office.
Bad day at the office, yeah.
Weekend. Kuva, trust Tottenham to ruin your weekend, but to Kuva, you're right. Why wouldn't they come in when they know they're going to be gone in a short space of time and they're going to get a good payoff? Dara says a manager would look at the players and think, I can get better. We have good players that are playing shite. To say we can't get a manager is wrong for me. No, look, the thing is, we can get a manager. If you want to give Conte the 250 million, he wants to be able to change the team around, which is not going to happen. Ten Hag wouldn't come to Tottenham because purely the players are in the dressing room. And that's why we're stuck with Nuno. You sack Nuno, it's only going to get worse, because you have to remember, Dara, all these managers talk to each other. Now, if any of these managers go to Poch, if they go to Jose Mourinho, and they go to Nuno, first thing they're going to ask is what's wrong. The first thing they're going to tell them is, first of all, it's the restraints you have to work under from the board. But second of all, them players have all the power. There's no accountability. It's like managing a bunch of overgrown babies. No manager's going to walk in and risk his reputation. Look, as Spurs fans, we need to learn. How many people were in the chat telling me when they didn't want Jose, let's go and get Nagelsmann, let's go and get Nagelsmann. I told everybody, Nagelsmann's not coming to Tottenham. He's not going to risk his reputation on Tottenham. His next step is Bayern Munich, Real Madrid, Barcelona. Where did Nagelsmann go to a couple months later? Bayern Munich. Stop playing with all this fantasy stuff with the managers. Some of these big names, they're not coming. They're not coming. Managers like Ten Hag, I cannot see them risking their reputation on Tottenham Hotspur when they're going to end up going to bigger and better teams. I cannot see it. We are at this level for a reason, because we've sacked 2 world-class managers and pulled the trigger on them way too quick. We're not rotating the squad quick enough or good enough. We're not giving them enough transfer budgets to be able to do what they need to do with the squad. We have to come together and get the owners out. Big up, Dara, my man. I really appreciate the support. Karate says, I'm slowly losing patience with this team. Look, I think everyone's lost patience with this team already. I'll be honest with you. I think they have. I'm starting to lose patience. Mm-hmm. Jesus Christ, I've watched some shit. I've watched some shit in my lifetime. But I'm really losing my patience. It's getting to the point where I've had enough.
Apart from 1 or 2 players.
Apart from a couple of players. But, you get yourself psyched up for a game. And in the back of your mind, it's always, I know I'm psyched up, but I know they're going to let me down. It's always in the back of the mind. That's not right. It's not right. West Ham doesn't have that. There's lots of leagues in this league that were nowhere near us a couple of seasons ago that don't have that mentality. How does a team that made the Champions League final a few seasons ago have this mentality? It's not right. It has to be fixed. It has to be fixed. Like I said, Steve and Gavin, do put your comments in and I will get to them, and what's the story as well. Apparently you had a good comment. Get it in and I will get to it. Look, guys, 340 still watching. Make sure everyone is smashing that like button. If you are new, make sure you are smashing that subscribe button. And feel free to get your super chats in, guys. Great way to support the channel. I am going to try and get everybody's chat up from the comments. Do not worry. Josh, what's your closing thoughts, my man?
My closing thoughts is that we just aren't good enough. We just aren't good enough, and the fact that we're not surprised by it is what's the most surprising thing of it all. People sitting there, you can't pin the blame on one player for today's performance. I think if you're gonna blame one, you need to blame at least 9 of them on the pitch. The only 2 excusable from that are the likes of Skip and Romero. I think the rest were dreadful, absolutely fucking dreadful. We can't keep performing like this. We cannot keep performing like this. And the thing is, West Ham are going to sit there and we're going to get stick from all of our West Ham mates. Let them, because they deserved it. They were the better team on the day. They wanted it more than what we did. At the end of the day, as it stands right now, we are the laughing stock of the Premier League, and until we can get a new board and a new manager and some new players, that's how it's going to be. That is how it's going to be. I'm not holding any fucking high hopes for next week. Like, do you know what? I reckon the way that we play today, if we play against Burnley in the Carabao like that, we'll lose to them as well.
Yeah, couldn't agree more.
My patience is wearing thin of how shit we can really be.
Yeah.
And I mean, they say the only way is up, but I don't think so. I think we can only get worse.
It's going to get a lot worse before it gets any better. I can tell you that. That's for sure, Josh. What's the story? He says, I bet we will have an Italian manager by January. Hope so. I hope so. That Gavin N says, no wonder, and I think this is what he was supposed to say with his super chat. No wonder Mourinho played counter-attacking style. Need to move the ball quicker and be brave. We'd struggle to pass through 11 mannequins playing a low block against us. I tried telling people this, Gav. I tried telling people this when Jose was in charge. And when you look back on hindsight and the squad Jose actually had to work with, was he as bad as everybody let out to be? 5 points off top 4, cup final. Was he really as bad? Did we jump the gun? I think we did, I think we did. But look, at the end of the day, fans wanted him gone. We got what we wanted. I don't know where we go from here. I do not know where we go from here, Gavin. I really don't. I'm actually dejected, my man, today. I'm really dejected. I don't know where we go from here. I don't know what the plan is going forward. Do you stick by Nuno and just basically accept that this crap is going to keep happening? Do you get rid of Nuno? How many more players do we need to get rid of, and how many more players do we need to get in? How do we force the owners to be able to do what we need them to do? I don't know, man. I'm just severely deflated. But Dermot, my man, what's your closing thoughts, lad?
I agree with everything Josh said. You two said. I mean, you've summed it up perfectly. I mean, the board are never going to change. The players, apart from Romario and Skip, they were the only 2 decent players today. They looked like the rest of them had gone out on the night out last night down the West End, and they were still drunk or hungover. There's no passion. There's no accountability. The players won't take accountability for this. It'll be put onto Nuno's neck. And you know what I mean? I mean, I've lost patience with this team. The whole squad is rotten to the core. It's not just the backup team; it's the first team. And until something happens, we're going to be in this constant cycle. And I agree with you, Dave. It's going to get far worse before it gets better. I don't even think we've reached rock bottom yet.
Yeah.
But we made the mistake of sacking Jose. And I honestly think that has something to do with the ESL at the time, European Super League.
Yeah, I think you're right.
With all the flack. A rumour went round he refused to take the players out that morning. Now, that was never confirmed or denied. I think it has something to do with that.
Yeah.
We were top of the league last season. I mean, with this squad, we were top of the league.
And what team was it that kind of stopped the run? Fucking West Ham.
We lost to Liverpool. Yeah, West Ham and Liverpool. We lost them.
West Ham completely killed momentum that season.
We're like Newcastle. We're paying players that are not good enough big money, and they think they're bigger than they are.
Yeah.
And we're doing the same thing Newcastle did.
Yeah.
And if we're not careful, we're going to slide down the league like there's no tomorrow.
Yep. Couldn't agree more. The old lad says we are 2 midfielders away from being a top 4 team. Look, I think 2 midfielders and I think another winger at least, and probably another striker. I'll be honest with you. I think we're probably 4 players off. Look, Nuno, I do. Look, he has January coming up, but look, we need to start fucking getting a consistent run of results before January, because we could be in big trouble. We could be in big trouble.
Yeah.
Look, my closing thoughts is, look, we haven't learned any lessons from last season. It's clear as day that the players could not give 2 flying fucks about the supporters. I think, look, there's a whole lot to blame. I think the players, I think a lot of these players, I'm even going to throw Harry Kane, Hugo Lloris, Dyer, players like that in there. I'm going to throw them in there today as well. Along with Harry Winks, Davies, players like that. Look, the players in the first team that we know are good enough, Lloris and Kane and all. They need a massive wake-up call. We need to get rid of so much more work to do with the squad. I'm not sure whether Nuno is the right man going forward. Look, you can blame the players, but then if you're blaming the players, how can you go and blame the manager too? But there's a lot of things he's doing wrong. The substitutions. Make him on 91 minutes. What is he doing? He's just running down the clock for us. Making 2 substitutes 83 minutes into a game. Absolutely shocking. You can't condone that. It's too late. He has to be able to impact the game sooner. But again, does he really have the players to be able to impact the game? If we're being honest with ourselves, do we really have the players to come off the bench and impact the game? Probably not, Probably not. Look, the thing is, the way we operated with bringing in players now before, it's not good enough anymore. You have to go out and get good quality players. And hopefully Paratici can do that because, look, we've brought in Stevie Beeves, we brought in the Salsos and stuff. They just haven't worked. All hitching signings just have not worked, have added nothing to the team. You've no faith. You don't look at the bench and say, yeah, get him on, he's going to change the game. It doesn't inspire you. We have a lot more work to do in that department. Fans are getting fed up with this by the droves. They're driving fans away from the club. At the end of the day, after working hard all week and whatever else goes on all week, it's your 90 minutes of freedom, this. And all you want to see is 11 men at least fight for the cause, That's all you want to see is 11 players fighting for the one cause. I can accept losing. There's a way to lose, Today is not it. They've done absolutely everything that we were asking them not to do before the game today. Absolutely everything we asked them not to do. It's
Hey. Well, at least Liverpool are 1-0 up, hey?
Yeah, look, we're going to end off because I'm going to go and watch that, I think. I'll just go through these super chats. Josh, first of all, where can people find you, man?
You can find me on Twitter at JoshRG in HD, and you can also find me on YouTube, Josh the Tottenham Guy, where I do player profiles. Just released my second episode of player profiles on Lewis Holtby, so check that out.
Big up, everybody. Get over there and check it out. Dermot, where can people find you, my man?
I'm on Twitter with Tottenham Tantrum, with all the news and everything. And I also got a YouTube channel, Tottenham Tantrum Gold, old matches, documentaries, and every other bits and pieces to do with Spurs over the years.
So there you are, guys. Anyone does want any of them nostalgia moments, get over there and check that out too. We'll just take these super chats and then we're going to end off. It's a bad day, guys. Brian C. Socrates says, lads, today was the test of the current first team and we got the answer, failed miserably. I'm just tired of it. No investment equals no success. Couldn't agree more, man. It's like everybody's saying today. Everyone's just fed up, man. I think this could be the game. Think this could be the game that they say, what is it, the straw that broke the camel's back? This could be it, This could be it. I think they're going to have a lot of pissed off disgruntled Spurs fans. Like, this is 4 London derbies, Brian. This is 4, man. It's not good enough. You cannot turn up against your biggest rivals. Consistently not turn up, that is. It's consistently not turning up. They're afraid before they even take the pitch. They look rattled. They're nervous. No composure. As much composure as a pedo on the playground. I'm absolutely fed up with it. I really am. They failed miserably today. I agree with you, Brian. No investment equals no success, my man. I just don't know where we go from here. I am genuinely disillusioned. I don't know what the best way forward is. I think I need to take an evening and think about and try and see what is the best way forward and maybe offer a solution to people out there. I just don't know. I don't know. Faz Radfar says, let's not panic. Today could have gone either way. But the thing is, Faz Radfar, it's a game that we should be winning. If we want to progress on from last season, these are the games we have to be winning, man.
Yep.
These are the games we have to be winning. Every time there's a chance for Tottenham, whether it's at the top of the league or in the top 4, to pull away and create a gap, we fucking bottle it.
We didn't, yeah.
We bottle it. Yeah, anytime there's a chance for Tottenham to do something, they bottle it. Look, I get it. It could have gone either way, but it doesn't matter, man. We were poor. We were shit. We were slow. Standing still at times. It's the manner of the defeat, my man. That's killing me. Kuva99 says, passes were sailing 15 yards over Reggie's head. Even basic passing football is in a catastrophic state right now. What the hell goes on in training? Yeah, I agree. There's too many erratic passes, balls bouncing around. Like even with Lucas there today, I noticed like Lucas, he gets himself in a good position, in the right position, in front of the defender. Take your touch, hold it up, play players in. Lucas is trying to flick it around them, and it's kind of like, it's either going out for a throw, he's giving the ball back. It's kind of like, just take a touch, get the ball in front of you, play the way you're facing, or take a touch and then turn. He's trying these flicks, and it's not working. It's just not working. It's the passing slow shit. It's bobbling around like a fucking ping pong machine, Kuva. It's not good enough. I agree. What is going on in training? I see too much laughing and joking with shit results. That's what I see, Kuva. Too much joking around and laughing with not the results to match, my man. A big up, Kuva. Really appreciate the support, brother. Spurs 72 says, guys, today I can't talk at any Spurs. I, like all of you, are so disgusted. We sat through a crap Vitesse performance for this performance. I agree. It's disgusting. It is disgusting. The two games as a whole have been disgusting. From the B squad and from the A squad. It's been absolutely disgusting. It's not good enough. You may as well just shit on the badge. You may as well. You can't tell me any of these players cared, so, or Spurs 72. None of them cared. It's a joke. It's a joke. How many times have we seen this? It's becoming too much of a recurring theme. It's nothing worse than coming out every week and not knowing what to expect from your team. At least under Pochettino, you knew what to expect. You knew what they were trying to do. You knew what way they were trying to impact the game. You knew they were at least going to start slow, but come 30, 40 minutes or 25 minutes, they were going to get into the game and really kick on and dominate teams. You knew that was happening on the patch. Right now, we don't know what is happening. You don't know what to expect. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I've had enough. I'm absolutely fed up. I've had enough.
Wait.
I've had enough. I dedicate my whole life to this club. My whole life to this club for this crap. For this absolute crap, man. They just make everybody's life hard. Make it depressing. It's not good enough anymore. It's not good enough. A lot of these players have to stand up and be counted now. Take responsibility. If there's stuff going on inside the club, come out. Come out and fucking speak. God knows you can come out and speak on whatever other random shite you want. I've seen Doherty come out 5 months after Jose's sacking. Oh, well, maybe we should have performed better. 5 months too fucking late. I'm fucking fed up with it. I'm fed up with it. If there's stuff happening at the club, come out and tell us. If us fans are wrong and we see it wrong, come out and tell us. But my God, at least take some fucking responsibility. I want to hear. I haven't seen any interviews yet, but I swear to God, lads, if I get off this and I hear people blaming the pitch, the crowd, and everything else, I am going to absolutely lose it. I am going to absolutely lose it because I'm fed up with the excuses. Big, absolutely overgrown babies. I hope now that they can go back, they realize how much they owe us, and they're going to put a good fucking consistent run of results together now. It's the only way out of this. We now need everybody to turn around and fight for the same cause. We can't have people going in different directions right now. Everyone has to fight for the same cause. Yeah, Gary Paul Speed, I probably would at this rate, I probably would at this rate until we found a solution going forward.
Yeah, he can fuck off with that comment straight away. If he thinks that's good enough, the way that when he timed those subs, he's fucking delusional. Absolutely delusional. How the fuck can you turn around and say you made the changes when you needed it?
Yeah.
You needed to make the changes at the 60th minute and you waited 15 minutes when it was too fucking late, you donkey prick.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. No, you're right. D-Trex Kane says, David, Nuno said on not making changes soon. The boys were playing good and we made the changes. Yeah, well, then look, he's going down the same route as Harry Winks. I don't know what they're eating at the Spurs Lodge. I don't know what Doris the canteen lady's putting in the soup and stuff like that, but it's delusional. If he thinks 11 mannequins for 83 minutes is good enough, well, he can think again. He can absolutely think again. He needs to. Yeah, I don't know whether it's because he's so far away from the pitch or whatever it is at the West Ham Stadium, but look again. But this is the thing as well. Is he coming out taking the slack, fronting it for the players again, like he had to midweek, like Jose had to before, like Poch had to before? And I don't know. I don't know. look, at the end of the day, the one thing we all know is that these players do not give one flying toss about any of us. Not one flying toss. Because if they did, they would have put it right. They would have had a team meeting. They would have gathered up before the game all week. They would have been galvaning each other. Let's do this for the fans. And it's clear to see they couldn't give a crap. But look, guys, I'm off. I'm going to let all you guys off too. And look, I'll see you all again very soon. I don't know whether I'll be back later on tonight with a post-match breakdown or not. I'm not 100% sure. But tomorrow we will be back with a fan show anyway, guaranteed. Tinman007, he says, only way out of this for us is to hit rock bottom. That's the only way this fan base can get out of their sleeping bags and get this board out.
Couldn't agree more.
Couldn't agree more.
I couldn't agree more. Look, Spurs fans are going to have to start coming together. And I agree with you. It probably is going to have to get a lot worse for that to happen. I'll be honest with you. I don't ever want it to get worse. I want it to be sorted out now. I really do. Like, why do we have to wait as fans for things to get so much worse? Why can't you be proactive about it? See what's coming down the line and get on it straight away and get on it before it happens. Get united, get down there, get numbers down there, get bodies down there. I'll be honest with you. Get a game called off if you have to. Don't let the buses into the stadium. Make a statement. We're not letting the buses into the stadium when they're playing this shit. You know, do something. But do something of note. It has to happen. Spurs fans have to come together, guys. But big up to you, man. You're 100%. You're correct, brother. You're 100% correct. But look, guys, I'm going to let everybody go now. Go and enjoy the rest of your Sundays. Go and do something that's going to make you happy. Don't sit there, you know, thinking about Tottenham. Honestly, it's not worth it today. It's just going to depress you. It's just going to fuck you off. As hard as today is and as disappointing as today is, no matter what, I'll be honest with you, I still love the club. I can't help it. I cannot help it. I'll be back here during the week for the Burnley game. I'll be back here at the end of the week for the United game. I'm just going to sucker me in every single time. But guys, please do get out there and enjoy the rest of your Sundays. But as always, no matter how bad it gets, we all love this club and we all have that in common. Come on, you Spurs.
Come on, you Spurs.
Everywhere we go.